Oh, chatters. Hello, my beautiful chatters. It's a weird intro, I know. I appreciate this old several. Look at my back. You look at my back now. I'm the one of my sword now, Archer. I appreciate that. God, dude. Oh my fucking god. I don't know what's gonna top 9 lives. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what's gonna top 9 lives. Holy shit. I know I might be speaking too soon because we're not at the end yet. But still, like, god damn. Was that... Ah, oh, dude. It's gonna be tough to beat. That's gonna be tough to beat. Now make sure my audio is good before we get started on anything here. It's good. Also, I noticed 9 lives was epic. Now queued for 10 lives featuring Illya's other arm. Oh shit. Also, I realized 15 hours ago means when I wasn't live. I'll replay it. At least subscribe with their Prime, which, thank you. I don't know if you're watching this. Maybe you watched the VOD afterwards, but thank you. I appreciate that. Poggers. Just get ready to pay rent next month. Alice is very strict on that shit. If you don't do it, she'll kick you out instantly. If you miss it one day, you're out. So I appreciate that. Alright. It's true. It has happened before. Like, I could speak on this. It's true. It's true. Alright, I think it's enough dilly-dallying. Why don't you say that, Sharon? Yeah, it's enough dilly-dallying? Yeah, I think it's enough dilly-dallying. Let's get into it. Oh. Right, we just went back to this kind of music the second we got out of it. Also, chat, I did some looking around in the third movie. Not beyond 9 lives. Not beyond that point. There's once again some weird inconsistencies, but whatever. Whatever. There's still some weird things. For example, Kotomine is the one who drives the car. He doesn't get a driver. He drives it himself. Which, does that change anything? No, not really. I just thought that was weird. And another one is the... You did what? Another thing that happened is, instead of like Kotomine jumping up mid-air and slamming Zoken down to the ground, he just does it on top of the church. You just chase him on top of the building and then does it. He fights Assassin inside the church instead of outside, which again, weird choices, but hey, sure, whatever. It's not a big deal. They still end the same how they're supposed to. Did they show the Kotomine backstory though? I think so. It wasn't much. But it wasn't much. It was barely any, like, of his actual, dialogue or the narration, but sure. And then 9 Lives itself. Love my unreliable narrators, yes sir. And then 9 Lives, the actual them doing it. I like the build up. Him jumping off the cliff was kind of weird, but I get it because I wanted to have him land in a cool action pose, so I get it for visual sake. Sake of visuals, I get it. It's adaptation. You're animated, so you can expand the visuals of what the novel did. That makes sense. Perfectly get it. That's good. The fact you only see 1 slash, but it counts as 9 is kinda... It's like, alright. He holds it and it's like 1 hit and it's like behind him. Which, okay, I kinda would prefer seeing all 9 hits, but sure. Sure. The pose and all that was hype, it was all good. I didn't like CG Berserker, but okay. That's, I suppose. Anything else? No, I think that was pretty much it. Music was... I didn't like that Emiya remix they used. I didn't like that one. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that one. It did not hit as hard as, well, the Emiya theme. Is there anything else I want to mention? I think that's pretty much everything I want to mention about the movie version. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He did a lot of twirls after the 9 slashes. He twirled a lot. Yeah, no, he twirled a lot for the final hit, yeah. He did a lot of twirling, I don't know why, it was kind of odd, but sure. But that's enough about that. My voice gone again, it shouldn't be. Reached the fort's exit sooner than I imagined. It's probably because Illya showed me the way. She owns these woods. When we get out to the highway, the car arrived and is gone. We started walking in the direction of the town and decided to fly down a passing vehicle to take us the rest of the way. Which means Kotomina got here first, basically. What is with the constant music shifting? That's so jarring. What? Just pick a song and stick with it. Or at least, like, do 2 songs, you know? I'm wounded and covered in mud. Illya and I must look suspicious. We run in front of a passing car to get it to stop, and Illya hypnotizes a surprised driver into taking us home. That's one way to do it. Wow. I never thought in my life that I hitchhiked like a car hijacker. Don't change the song. That's not too good. I'm sure we're fine. Nasu cannot figure out the vibe. Got home before I knew it. The sun's going down. At some point during the several hours it took to return from the forest, I must have dozed off. Bro. What is... Something's not right. I don't know if that's, like, intentional. Like, it's intentional that they keep switching it. I figure I'm assuming it is intentional. Yeah, I think it's working as intended. But is it because of just the scene? Or is it like related to Shiro like lapsing here a lot because of using the Archer's arm? That sounds weird as fuck, I know, but that's just an assumption I'm making. It's because of me? Of course it's you. It's gonna set by the time I'm back in the living room. Clock reads past 7 p.m. Something's wrong. I was passing too quickly. It was barely sunset when I got into the house. And when I entered the living room, night has fallen. That's impossible. Look at Illya next to me. But Illya isn't next to me. Illya is... That's why music's shifting. Yep, because Shiro's vibe is completely like out of whack. Because his orientation is out of whack, and therefore the music can't keep up with what's happening. That's what. Okay, so it's the music is shifting. It's related to Shiro. Okay. He's having shiki lapses. Exactly. She's already in the living room saying something odd. Now I wonder how the anime did this one. I wonder how they did this. I did? The remains of a meal on the dining table. And a few dishes for 2. Come and think it through and realize that I feel full. Probably. It seems like I really did cook dinner. I did what? Ours to go to make dinner? Oh, he... Okay, I don't want... Okay. Hey, just let me continue for a second, that was weird. Huh. Search my memory. Ah! Oh well. I mean, that did happen. You're probably right.
うん、そうだな。休まないとな。ちょっと部屋で着替えてくる。話があるから、イリアはもうちょっと起きててくれ。
Now don't go
すぐ
anywhere.
戻る。
Illya nods. I apologize and leave the living room. Yeah, she's aware, but she's not trying to make him think about it. I found myself in my bedroom. The second I left the living room, I collapsed in my room. I woke up by stabbing pain. A sword stabbing the left side of my chest. It's the only way I can describe it. My chest is hot and numb. It feels like my life force is gushing out into the blood. Of course, I'm not literally being stabbed. That's just a hallucination. The part of my body that's closer to my left arm is rejecting the sense of wrongness coming from it. That's when I realized it. My time seems to pass too quickly. The disjointed images. They're all...
おかしいのは時間の感覚じゃなくて。
There's just something wrong with my memory. I'm not missing memories of my past. I'm not making new records of my experiences. Bit by bit, when I let time pass without focusing, I don't remember anything that happens during that time. No wonder I can't remember anything that happened since leaving the forest. Love music back, frantic music back to calm. I love that. Fight or flight kicked in, went back to normal again. Not for this pain. I lost my mind by now.
まずいな。
Grab hold of my consciousness that seems to cut off whenever I relax. As I stay aware of myself and keep my mind in tight focus, Illya sure will disappear. My memories and myself won't hold together unless I keep my focus as keen as the pain stabbing me in the chest. In other words, I need to insert the same level of concentration that I did when I tried to insert magic circuits into my spine. At all times? Yeah, this is the experience of like, man, I am not skipping the cutscene ever again. It's a random dialogue cutscene, skip it, suddenly fighting like Sephiroth. It's like, what happened? Shouldn't have skipped it. Uh-oh. Can't keep that up. Even if I could. I don't know how long you'll keep working.
待てよ。となると、眠るのはまずいよな。
I'll never wake up if I sleep. If I fall asleep, I won't go back to being Emiya Shiro. My mind will be torn to pieces without a single wound in my physical body. I rise. Rummage from my desk. Use some kind of small blade. Something I can hide in my right hand and squeeze hard to cut myself. Can't constantly maintain a state of concentration like that when I'm training. This Mr. Cat now causing heat death for the universe. Alco, is that you? It feels like the images are about to cut out. Make a fist and use the pain to ground myself.
刃物とはいかないけど、これなら。
Still saving lives, eh, Crystal? Found the crystal I got a while ago in my desk. Now that I became a master, I found this pendant lying next to me after Lancer killed me. I don't know how much magical energy it used to contain, but it doesn't have enough left to use my strengthening even once. Yes, that is exactly it, Angelo. That exactly what it was. That is exactly what the commission was, yes. Which, if you do exclamation point, PNG. They have a special Tiger style, the Tiger Dojo style commissions for like $8. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll get one, and then I'll get two because that'll just $12. I can get one of my own character and a dual because you know what? I can't have one without the other. And so I did. And I love using it. I love it so much. Yes, I had to. I had to. Bro, You already seen it. How could you haven't seen it? I already showed it off once. Come on now. Don't act like you haven't seen it. Good as much? Yeah. Again, can't have one without the other. Yeah, I could try and figure out who saved my life that night. It must be like... That must be the owner of this pendant. It's a general reaction to hearing her name. I see. The only ones on campus that night. I don't know why they saved me. But it was someone who didn't need a reason to help a dying person. True, I'll use it during multi streams. Focus, Shiro. My consciousness is cutting out. Figure this out later. I think of fun or happy things. I'll relax and pass out. Confirm my fighting strength. Broken the seal of my left arm. Holy shroud is still wrapped around it. All it does is take the edge off now. Kamina told me that using Archer's arm would flip a switch. It's too late to do anything about it now. But body is still functional. Problem is my brain. I keep going as long as I don't sleep. As for projection, I probably use Archer's blade works no more than 3 times. It's just once, I can deal with it. Twice scares me a little, to be honest. And the 3rd projection will be decisive. My mind will remain. I have a feeling my body will self-destruct. I've seen that image before. Close my eyes and focus on my ears. I hear a hard, grinding noise next to my heartbeat. Something is invading my body from Archer's left arm. Each time I use blade works, lose control of his reality marble and create unlimited blade works inside my body, instead of outside of it. Looks like Excalibur. It does, but it's Caldebog. Let's not forget that. I want to think about the consequences of that. Actually, I saw a comment that mentioned something about the servant information. It didn't reveal his true name? There's thinking that since you used Emiya's arm, you would reveal his true name, but it didn't. That's interesting. You got like no info about him. Damn, even now? That's kind of wild. I figured you'd get... I mean, it said that you only got his combat memories. Like, it's like his projection memories or whatever. So fair, right? Makes sense. But still, I want to think about the consequences of that. When you get stabbed from the inside by 1,000 swords and die. Kind of like how Emi Alter Special can activate UBW inside the enemy's body to destroy it inside out. Really? That's kind of cool. Since no one has ever actually said his name. But I figured he would just have it, like... He would just get it unconditionally because he's got his arm. Therefore he gets his memories, but I guess not. Shiro receiving the memory of Shiro fighting Shiro. What the fuck? The situation is desperate. More or less accepted that. You just need to break out of these straits. I won't die, and I won't kill myself. Sleeping and never waking up? It's just a cowardly delusion. I'll be saved. I'll do what I need to do and I'll end all of this. I'll be saved. There's no point to it otherwise. Said that I protect Sakura. No matter what. Brave, stunning, courageous. Really. So I can't go dying on my own. There's no time. Gotta hurry out to Tosuke's house. I know Kotomine's safe. Now that I've rescued Illya, he'll probably go back to his usual stance. I want his help, but I promised. It's past 9 o'clock. Meant to be right back, but it's been 2 hours.
待たせた、イリア。今から遠坂の家に行くから一緒に行こう。
リンの家？別に私は構わないけど、
なんでって、遠坂と合流しないと。それに、あいつの容態だって気になるだろう。琴峰は夜になれば回復するとか言ってたけど、あいつの言い分はいまいち信用できない。遠坂が参ってたら手当てをしてやらないと。
I thought that was related to I could be wrong as well. I thought that was led to a version of the story where Fujine was dead or something, like his last shred of like the last thing keeping him sane. That's what I heard at some point. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I heard at some point. I think it was like it's Emi Alter is like UBW route, but like Caster kills Fujine. You know, considering she holds her hostage and all that. No, not that. Who the fuck is Emi Alter? FGO. Sorry, FGO. A very, very bad version of Emiya. And he is extra evil. Pull up the wiki? I will not. But I thought that's what his origin was. It was a post-UBW version. That didn't have Fujine. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, there you go. I was like, what if she joined a cult? And lost of her child? But I didn't know all that. I just knew it was a version where Fujine was dead. And it shows how important Fujine is to keeping Shiro, you know, human. That she is extremely vital to his upbringing and him being who he is. Jeez. Nasu, what the fuck? Oh yeah, the fact that he's extra cooked. Yeah. Emi Alter is, let's just say they would not put him in any Hoyo games. Illya points at the wall. Oh.
心配してもらって嬉しいわ。とりあえず私の調子は見ての通りよ。
That makes sense, right?
そこまで気にかけてくれるんだったら、森に行く前に私の家に寄っていってほしかったわね。
Right, it is in the Seraph manga, yeah. I think I saw an image. I did see like a single image or two about it. I don't know if I'll ever read it, but because you know, but maybe it's Emiya related, and Emiya's cool as fuck. I just find the cult thing very weird. I don't know why would Fujine join a cult? And a child? Wouldn't she have a kid? Yeah, when did you get here?
ほんの1時間前よ。森で何が起きたのかはイリアから聞いたわ。
Aha! So we missed the whole "you what" type scene. That still happens for kills Tiger years later. Jesus, alright. Yeah, when you line up the events that way, yeah, that makes more sense to me, theory-wise. With who? Well, I wouldn't say that. It's just you did what with the arm? Tozuka's in a bad mood. No, she's positively furious. Must be upset that we went to the forest without her. That is not what she's upset about. Right?
そうね。私は閉じ込められてはいなかったけど、数分後には大聖杯に連れて行かれて、心臓を抜き取られていてもおかしくなかった。条件は桜を乗っ取り次第、私で門を開けようとしていたから。
Oh, who are you talking about, child? I don't know. Read the Seraph manga. Sorry, Illya. Read the Seraph manga, I guess. I don't know. It certainly wasn't Shiro. Because that'd be weird. Even though, like, would I be against the Fujine route if that ever happened? Probably not. I think it'd be funny. But true, like, that's fair, Angelo. Completely understand that. I refuse, based. I think if my stance on a Fujine route is probably the same as Illya, I'll take it if it's non-romantic. Like, if it's not romantical, I'll accept it. But if it has to be romantic for it to be a route, I won't. I want it. Coward? No, it's just they're family. The fuck? They're family. I'm good, man. I'm good.
ほら、遠坂を待ってたら間に合わなかっただろ。
Mm-hmm.
どうだか。今の言い訳じゃ桜次第ってことでしょ。イリア、本当のところはどうなのよ。
Stepmom steps around to give me death. Oh, that's funny.
やっぱりバレちゃったか。
Exactly. Like, I'm good, man. I'm good. I don't. Who's ready? Who's ready for Red Garden to have that line again? And then splashed and screenshot a billion times and posted all over the internet, billions of billions more times. Who's ready, chat? Arms in the air. Who's ready? Yippee! I'm ready. Ugh. And then people boil down the best, like, best or second best route in all of Tsukihime. They'll boil it down to, incest is wincest. Let's go. It's like, alright, man. No. Like, that's not the takeaway message from this route. Please, no. That should not be your takeaway message. No! Make Akira's route platonic? God, I fucking wish. But they won't. You know they won't.
ええ、本当はもうちょっと猶予があったかな。さくらは芯が強いから簡単に壊れたりしない。さくらが自我をなくして造形の操り人形になるまで。
We all lack critical information.
があったでしょうね。
We lack critical information. She's already become crazy.
やっぱり。ね、イリア。あんまり資料を甘やかしちゃダメよ。こいつには人一倍厳しいぐらいがちょうどいいんだから。
I'll hope and pray a little bit. But, you know. That's it.
そうね。リンがシローにそうしてくれるなら、私はもう安心だ
Try to
な。
counter your prayers as a mage. Nah! Please, no. Please don't. Watch them rake me over the coals. If there wasn't an extra day's worth of time left, I'm still not sure I could have made it in time with Tosaka. Even if we went right now. I was facing a tough choice in the forest, but thanks to that, all three of us are all here again. I tried to squeeze my wandering mind. Tosaka and Illya's banter threatened to relax my tension.
ちょっと待ってくれ、イリア。
Don't be too casual now, Illya.
さくらが一日持つかどうかってことは、残った猶予はあと
半日あるかどうかよ。いいえ、さくらがどう頑張っても、もうアベンジャーは生まれようとしている。あれが受胎してしまえば、さくらは完全に変わる。誰もさくらを助けられ
Great
なくなる
sentence.
し、
Would you like to try again?
誰も助からなくなるのよ。アベンジャー
What the fuck are you talking about? Who's Avenger? Those can I found the unfamiliar name.
そう、復讐者。
A little Avenger? Clearly you don't own an air fryer, Tony Stark Avenger? That kind of thing? Tony Stark about to pop out of that bit? Like, and Foreigner, Moon Cancer, Alter Ego, rulers and pretenders and beasts and you know.
聖杯戦争における第8のクラス、ハインツベルンがルールを破ってまで召喚した反則よ。
Was battling my fate? Maybe. Imagine being so pissed off that you lost that you said, fuck the rules that we created, we're making an 8th class.
それが大聖杯の中を呪いで汚染したもの。自分じゃ外に出れないからって、さくらと同化して黒い影を映していた本体。 そして今も形を得ようと人間の命を食べ続けているありえない存在。
So I wonder, can make an appearance? Alright, man. What I wonder, Anna, you say that like she needs the Grail to show up. You make it sound like the Grail needs to show up for her for Ark to exist. No, Ark just exists, period. She's the Earth, man. She just exists, period. She could show up right now, yes. She could show up literally at the start of the story if she wanted to. It's just, there's no vampire to kill, so she won't. Also, I do wonder. The way they're describing Avenger here, is this the case for just this Avenger? Or is this the case for any 8th class? Or like for any Avenger or other class? I know the other classes haven't fought off yet. It's this one, I think? Okay. Because I'm like, that seems extreme for like the 8th class every time if there ever was another 8th class. Like, let's say it was a Foreign or a Mooncancer or some shit. Like, go through this? That must be a bitch. But if it's just this Avenger, then still, damn, alright.
それがアベンジャー。3度目の儀式でアインツベルンのマスターが召喚してしまった。呼んではいけなかった半英雄。
Bruh.
イリア、あなた知ってるの？あの影が何なのか、サクラが何に取り憑かれてるかって。
Yeah, of course she knew.
ええ。サクラから必要な情報を取り出して、何が起きているのかは理解できた。
She just had reason to tell anyone.
私がやるべきこと、シローたちが敵とみなしているものが何であるかを。
Maybe close her eyes once. In resignation, I think. She sighs and seems to make up her mind about something.
これから話すことは私たちの確信であり、もう関係のない話。あなたたちが背負うべきものでもない。シローとリンには聖杯戦争に関わった最後のマスターとしてただ事実だけを口にします。
Oh.
イリア。
So lock the fucking Cheryl, lock your mind in, don't miss this part. Tozuka looks at her in amazement. So do I. Right now, Illya's displaying a hollow con that makes her seem like a different person.
事の起こりは200年前。
Oh, brother! You know what? I'm down though.
いえ、聖杯を求める彼らの放浪はもっと前から続いていたけど、この土地での儀式が始まったのは200年前からだった。話はそこから始めるわ。聖杯、あらゆる願いを叶える願望旗。その完成のため、アインツベルンとマキリ、遠坂は協力して聖杯を召喚する儀式を行った。
And I assume they wanted the roots back then too,
そ
obviously.
れが聖杯戦争の発端。7人の英霊を召喚して聖杯の所有権を定める殺し合い。
It's so... I find it strange that it's a war between three like families, and yet it's 7 spirits. You know? So like, outsiders can win if they wanted to, you know? I found that interesting. They let outsiders participate. I don't know if that was a choice they made consciously, or that is just how it works, so deal with it type shit. Like, I don't know about that. Necessary risk? Okay. So it's one of those, like, it has to be this way. Like, it doesn't work otherwise. We need 7. They're gonna have to just eat the risk and hope that they win. Which, okay, that makes sense.
聖杯によってマスターに選ばれた魔術師は英霊のよりしろとなり、最後の一人になるまで殺し合う。
Yeah.
それがシローとリンが知っている聖杯戦争の表向きの決まり事。
Of 7 spirits specific, right? It's 7 spirits. I do remember that. My question was obviously just like, you know, this feels like it's not working in their favor, but since that has to be this way, then fair. Likes the 7s, true, but then he made. Actually, no, he does like his 7s. The world's 27. There's 27 dead apostle ancestors. 7 heroic spirits. Nanaya, true. 7 knights. or something, right? That was it, right? And it's 17 cuts. True. He loves his sevens. There's a lot of 7 in this series. What is this, Dragon Ball? I say they only have like Earth's Dragon Balls. They make it Dragon Balls. Super Dragon Balls. That's 3 sets of 7. That's about it. So, okay, not so much. Yeah, we did say that. I mean, I guess it's just a Japan thing, right? Like, cause 7's a lucky number, or something. It's some. I know, like it's 3 or 4. That's like super unlucky. I think it's 4, right? That seemed like as like death in Japan, like Japanese culture. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. All right, my history's bad. Christian theology, 7 is considered a number of completion. Ah, that makes sense. Even though you can't, it's so weird that they see it as a number of completion, yet you can't split the number. I figured if you wanted a number of completion, it would be 8. 4 is like because of mistake. Yeah, so yeah, it's 4. Okay, so I was right. It's 4. 4 is like death. Like 6 to us, 666 is like super bad. That's devil's number and all that. To Japan, that's 4. Right? I'm pretty sure to Japan, that's the number 4. 4 is like our equivalent to 666. Now imagine Nera Chaos with 444 beasts inside him instead of 666. That'd be a lot scarier, wouldn't it? Yeah, like if there's a flaw, fuck it, whatever, who cares? Move on. Well, yeah, the actual fighting's pointless. It's just an excuse to get the heroes to die. I feel like that's pretty obvious. Yeah, like, the actual fighting itself is completely fucking pointless, because all you want is the hero to die and go back to the Grail so you can fill the Grail. That's it. That's all you want. But they weren't going to get people in on this if they didn't say that you can fight and have a chance at winning the Grail. Like, that's, yeah, obviously. I guess I did, now that I think about it. So it's summoned by the Holy Grail. Heroic spirits are summoned as tools to test the worthiness of those chosen by the Holy Grail. Looking at a marketing genius. Honestly, they're marketing geniuses, those damn 3. To obtain the Holy Grail, some heroic spirits make contracts with hosts. Masters will anchor them to the mortal world and fight to defeat all of the other Grail seekers. That's all it was, and I might have looked past it. When I learned that defeated heroic spirits are absorbed into the Holy Grail instead of disappearing, I started to have questions. Heroic spirits, servants, are components used to select the worthiest master of the Holy Grail. So why are they stored in the Holy Grail once they've served their purpose? To let the Grail use its power. Hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Not to be the actually guy. Didn't Kotomine say this to Shiro literally at the start of the fucking route? Doesn't he literally tell you that at the start of the story? Because Shiro says, no, I'm not killing no masters, I'm not killing people, I'm not doing that. And he literally says, oh, you actually have to. It's just the servant that needs to die, but killing the master makes it easier. I feel like we're reiterating like things we already know. Because, like, Kotomine told me this.
拝戦争という儀式において、マスターはサーバントをこの世に呼び出すレセプターに過ぎない。サーバントさえ召喚してくれれば、あとはマスターなんていつ死んでもらっても構わないのよ。
The Riddle Petropole of We're going to summon an unopponent Grail that can grant any wish. The Grail will summon 7 heroic spirit figures from history. Once you have summoned a servant, you will have to make them kill themselves when you can fill the Grail. Thoughts? Or, no. Fuck that. I want the Grail. Okay? I guess we'll fight for it instead. Using said spirits. That'll be fun. Count me in, Chief.
聖杯完成に必要なものは英霊だけ。時間軸の外にいる純粋な魂。この世の道理から外れ、なおこの世に干渉できる外界の力。それが英霊の本質でしょ。
Fascinating. I'll give him that, like... That's something that Stay Night, that I'm really liking about Stay Night. It's making heroic spirits fascinating again. In how they function. Side eyes FGO real quick. Stay Night makes heroic spirits interesting again. Which is something I really like.
彼らはその力を必要とした。その力を持って外界に出ようとした。それがこの地に作られた聖杯の本当の目的。
Yep.
人の手では届かぬ奇跡。未だ人間のものではない現象を手に入れるため、
To reach the root!
聖杯戦争は行われてきた。
There are many gateways to the roots, and the fact that all this bullshit is one gateway is fucking hilarious to me. Like, what I'm wondering though, because do we know who won the previous wars? I know obviously the 4th one. Shit exploded. They destroyed the Grail. Who won the first 3? Do we know? Obviously, the Einsmans cheated in the 3rd one, so I'm assuming they won. Was grandfather locked out? He did! He fucking locked out getting that route. Damn, whatever he did to get to the 5th True Magic, bro, locked out. We don't know actually? Really? Because if it was any of the actual contenders, why would they keep doing the ritual? Like, let's say the 1st and 2nd one is won by... Well, it's Clay, not the Tozukas. The Clay haven't believed. Mutual extermination? That would make sense why they keep going. Because if they're doing this, they're fighting for this fucking, like, path to the root. And one of them gets it. How are they able to keep going? Because that route is gone. They shouldn't be able to go there anymore, so the Grail is not pointless to use. But if that's the case, because no one's actually ever fucking won this thing, is why they keep doing it, that makes sense. So the Einsmans wanted true immortality. Okay. Right, you all wanted different things. Right, you all wanted different wishes. The Einsmans, well, that's not what they want, true immortality. The Tozukas, I believe they wanted the root. Right? Because they're mages, right? They want the root. I don't know what the Makaris want, though. Well, I guess Soken, now, he himself wants immortality, but I don't know what they wanted originally. Heaven's Feel is an actual thing? It's not just a cool tagline? It's actually a thing! Gallifrey that can materialize... The Gallifrey that can materialize the souls that depart when the body dies. Nice work spirits reminds me as a humble humans. A mystic. So this, to put it in a way for me to like comprehend. It'll stain the night too? Crazy. So basically, this is what Roa should have sought instead. It's what I'm... If this is like the true immortality. So it's visible to use. So Roa should have sought this instead, clearly. Though, I mean, the way Roa was fucking around with souls and all that, isn't that kind of close to this? It's a very, like, fucked way of doing it, and it's not beneficial at all for his own mental. But, like, it sounds like it's kind of like Heaven's Field, I mean, sure, the soul's not visible or anything, but, like, he's materializing his soul. Yeah, like, this... Too early? True. Yeah, like, this literally sounds like what Roa achieved when he took some blood from Ark. This literally sounds like what he achieved. Obviously, it's not as a humble human, he's a vampire, so there's that downside. Obviously. Imagine Roa never found out about the Holy Grail War in the first place for him to even know such magic is even a thing. True. He was a great priest, and he was very good at magecraft. But, yeah, I don't think he would have... Again, he was a couple years too early for the war to even start. But again, Heaven's Field, the way it's been described, it sounds like Roa achieved a semi-version of Heaven's Field. Through vampirism, which... applause. Good shit, dude. That's fucking impressive. You achieved a semi-true magic. it's how I'm taking it. Using hacks with cheat system. Means that soul can also degrade with time and Roseman if it couldn't prevent. Exactly, like he was close. He was real fucking close. That was my controller. He was real close to doing it. So I tried to achieve an Apocrypha. Oh, okay. That's cool though. Honestly, that's cool. That's cool. Like, I can bridge that connection, and it's kind of true. Even though it was probably not intended, but you know. And it's the third magic. So you must be like, wait a minute, this sounds like Roa, but like a better version. And yep, there we go, the third magic. So we now know the second magic, the third magic, and the fifth magic. I now know 3 magics. I still don't know what the first and the fourth one does, but at least now I know 3 of them. Took a while, didn't it? Jesus. I say that, but 5 is still kind of wacky. Is it time related? Is it something else? First one is creating things out of nothing? Really? I mean, I get it, it's the first one, so it's probably the most powerful one. Actually, no, I say that, but like, they're all like really fucking powerful in their own way. And the second one is like time, space and time related. And third is clearly the soul. Fourth, I don't know. Fifth is... well, I don't know. It's hard to say what the fifth magic is. Considering it has the same, like, time ability as the second would. Considering Alco took 10 years of Sojo's past to go 10 years into the future. Entropic bullshit with time hacks on the side? Real. We're stunned. You said the Holy Grail is a ritual to operate magic. Magic. Mystics that magecraft can achieve. Phenomena that current humans can't realize through any means. Alco's grandfather found it in his backyard, bro. What are you talking about? What you mean? He found it in his backyard one day when he was mowing the lawn. And it said, oh, look at this shit. Cool. What are you talking about? And honestly, though, I can't believe it. I don't know how the old fuck did it, but I can't believe he found it in his backyard and said, oh shit, fifth magic? You're real. It's said to be the final objective of mages. They call those who master it magicians, with envy and awe. Currently, the Mage Association recognizes 5 magics. Outside like me, on the edges of the edge, no. Was an affiliate with the association. Possibly know what the details are, but I've heard that there are 5 rituals that are recognized as magic. There are only 4 people who can use them. Yeah, dude! Because of Boomer. Awesome! Oh man, fuck doing anything. I mean, I get it though. Like at his age, you achieved the impossible. Somehow. Why should you give a fuck? Like, why should you give a shit? You achieved the impossible. There are 5 ritual items of magic, but there are only 4 people who can use them. So someone's dead? Huh.
ちょっと待って。第三魔法って魂の物質化なの？けど、それならサーバントだって魂の物質化じゃない。
Yes, because it's the Grail. Tosuka, listen to what you just said, and what Illya explained it to be. Yes.
違うわ。確かにシステムの基盤は第三魔法の一部を使っているけど、命令は
Also that, yeah.
恒例でしょ?
Like, it's a portion of it. So yes.
サーバントはこの地上にこの時代のものとして生きているわけじゃない。第三魔法としては不完全だし、命令なら魔法の力なんてなくても、よりしろさえあれば実体化できる。
Because you need a relic. You need a relic for them to materialize. You can't have a certain materials out of nothingness.
ヘブンズフィールは過去にいたものを読み上げて複製体を作る技じゃない。
That makes sense. Though I feel like if its only purpose is like to read and replicate souls, I feel like it should be able to.
それは精神体でありながら単体で物質界に干渉できる高次元の存在を作る技。
It creates higher dimensional beings that can exist independently and interact with the material world, saving cognitive bodies. So like, it just creates a human, basically. Like it makes a human, but they are unkillable.
魂そのものを生き物にして生命体として次のステップに向かうものを言うのよ。
You know what that sounds like? That kind of sounds like how Mahito and JJK explains souls. That it's not the body then the soul, it's the soul then the body. Like the soul is what forms your body. And your body lives around the soul. Type shit. Like it's something like that. And Heaven's Field, as it's been described, is turning your soul into a body. And they say GG has some inspiration from Fate. Shit, they weren't fucking kidding. I mean, shit, they weren't fucking kidding. Domain expansions, I mean... Exactly, like it can only function with a soul. The soul forms the body, so like, yeah. Just can't mention strongest source of today, alchemist, strongest source of history. It's like, I don't know, obligatory comment, real. Exactly, without a soul, the body can't function. So your soul becoming the body. The very thing that is you is now the body. Well, of course you're unkillable. Nothing can interact with a soul. Nothing in the living world, except someone else like you, could interact with your soul that's now something you're wearing on your fucking sleeve, you know? So it makes sense that you're just immortal then.
でもイリア、どんなに内容が違うって言っても、魔法は全部根源に至る道でしょ。それが聖杯とどんな関係があるのよ。
Tosuka, the Grail becomes a gate. What do you think that means?
いえ、だいたい魔法を起動できるような管理地は日本に一つしかない。
Incorrect! Incorrect! Clearly, you don't know.
冬季の霊脈も一級品だって自負してるけど、それでも根源につながるほどの歪みはないわ。
She lacks very critical information, chat.
ええ、届くほど歪んではいない。だから穴を開けるのよ。道がつながっていないなら、自分たちで壁を壊すしかないでしょ。
And the Grail becomes a gate, as they've described a few times, that you open the gate. The Grail gate, or whatever, to the Greater Grail and all that, like, that's been described, yeah.
壁を壊すという行為が 聖杯戦争なの。
That sounds about right, yeah. That sounds like something I heard before.
その過程でどんな願いでも叶えられるぐらいの魔力がたまるのだけど、それはアインツベルンには二次的なもの、もしくはマスターを呼び寄せるための宣伝でしかなかった。
That was Seven Deadly Sins. Yes, it was. Yes, it is. Also, damn, talking about the wish part, that's advertisement. False advertising? I mean, not really. It's not really false advertising, man. It still does the thing they said it would, which is grant any wish. It still does that. It's just that's not the main purpose. Guys, yeah, it's like, hi, I won. It's like, good job, man. You did it. What do you wish for? I wish for this. Okay, great. You can go home now. Bye-bye. Ice was like, oh, thank fucking God. Now we can use this thing for its real purpose. Thank God. Open the fucking gate. Come on. This was a truly evil? Yeah. False advertising. So the Ironsmans are really the most fucking evil ones here, okay. You fucking dumbass! Excuse me? Excuse the whose land? Sit up! Run it by me again! Run it by me again. Greatest route. Greatest route. So this is the land Rin was referring to? Ah, so Aosagi's land. God damn. Now, since this follows, do we even know where? Yeah, it really does. You haven't seen that one before, exactly. What do you mean? This is brand new. My question then is, what is the Aosagi's land? Because since this follows, obviously, this is post OG Tsukihime. Not timeline story-wise or anything like that. It's just, this was written before Mihoyo, obviously. Meaning they don't live in Misaki, right? So will we even be able to guess where the Aozaki land is? Or is it still Misaki? I'm guessing, like, just for convenience, it's just Misaki again, right? Was it Misaki? I think it was, right? It's been a while. I'm pretty sure it was, yeah. So remember this other thing the creator has made? Yeah. Fates. Okay, so still like Misaki Town? Okay. I mean, it makes sense though. That is a hot spot. That is an insane hot spot. So it makes sense that they just kept it the same. It's only Sheik and the others they moved, not Aoko. That makes sense. No, tell me more. Yeah, you and Sakura. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I take back what I just said. What? So the grail sleeping in the earth is the Tosaka grail. To like give it a name. So it's sleeping in it's a magic circle that uses the Tosaka land to form, so that's the Tosaka grail in quotations. Or Greater Grail. Okay, that's better. Yeah, just call it Greater Grail instead. Don't mind me. And we make then they make the lesser one to then open up the greater one. Okay. Shut up, man. Listen, I just needed the name until it gave me a name, and now it gave me a name, so now I'll drop my name. Ilya and Illya. So Irie and Zero was the Greater Grail? Question mark? Lesser, okay. Okay.
そうして
今めっちゃ
大聖杯起動に必要な分の魂が聖杯に溜まった時、外部からの割り人である英霊の魂を利用して穴を開ける。役目を終えた彼らが元の座に戻ろうとする瞬間、わずかに開いた穴を大聖杯の力で固定し、
In the previous war, yeah.
人の身では届かない根源への道
She was the lesser one in the previous war. Once her role is complete and they return to the throne they come from, small opening stabilized by the Greater Grail's power, the path to the roots, which can be reached by humans, opens. So how the fuck do you get to it?
もちろんこんなのは初めの一歩。花を開けられたところで望みのものは手に入らない。根源への道は遠すぎる。
And you'll probably die way before you get there because of the red cloak shadow thing. That haunts Aoka every time she dips into true magic. The red shadow will probably kill you before you even get to it.
それでも聖杯を手にした者は無尽蔵の魔力を手に入れられる。
True.
あっち側にはまだ誰も使っていない。この地上とは比べ物にならない大量のマナが散布されてるからね。普通の魔術師ならそれだけでも十分奇跡と呼べる成果のはずよ。
Tozgas do thrive under beautifully rich land.
そう。要するに大聖杯っていう大元の魔法陣があって、聖杯はそれを起動させる鍵なわけね。聖杯戦争が50年周期なのは英霊を召喚するだけのマナを貯めるためか。それだけの召喚術、個人の魔力で起動できるはずがない。
Until it suddenly became 10 years.
大聖杯は50年かけてこの土地に満ちるマナを枯らさないよう少しずつ吸い上げ、それが溜まった時、そう、英霊を召喚してサーバントにする。けど英霊を召喚するには代償が必要なの。彼らは望むものを与えてあげないと。
Only summons heroic spirits. Only summons heroic spirits that have something to gain from this as well.
だから聖杯を用意して彼らの望みに応えてあげた。
The servants get the lesser grail. Mages get the greater grail.
もっとも、そんなのは初めから欺瞞だけど。
Obviously.
ハインツベルンは元から英霊の魂だけが欲しかった。
Again, false advertising.
彼らの霊格なんてどうでもよくて、ただ強大な魂が欲しかっただけよ。それを隠すために聖杯戦争なんて表向きのルールを作って、サーバントとマスターを騙して今まで殺し合いを続けさせた。
I can't believe we're falling for it to this day. They played us like a damn fiddle to this day.
ま、そうなったのは2回目の儀式かららしいわ。
Huh?
1度目はバカ正直に英霊を召喚して、遠坂とマキリとアインツベルンで独占権の取り合いになって、あっという間に失敗したんだって。
So they just kept summoning shit and realized, uh-oh, that's bad. We shouldn't do that. Major infighting. They kept summoning. It's like, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass. Oh, maybe we shouldn't do that.
だから今のルールができたのは2回目からよ。外来の魔術師を呼び寄せて、それぞれ聖杯を目的にして殺し合わせる。
Man.
自分たち以外のマスターなんてサーバーとさえ呼んでしまえば邪魔なだけだし、戦いの中で死んでもらった方が効率がいい。
That strange fake introduced a fake grail, and it's like, what do you mean there's a fake grail that still summons servants over in America? Like, what do you, the fuck, how and why? What the, man. Maybe Crisis, it might be. I'm not gonna lie, when Fate locks the fuck in and does some cool shit, it is cool as fuck. When Fate chooses to actually just lock the fuck in for once, it's cool as shit. I'll give him that.
3期にとってみれば、自分たち以外の協力者を合法的に始末できるんだから、都合が良かったのよ。
呆れた。じゃあ何？マスター同士殺し合うってルールは 所有権が誰にあるか話し合いで解決できなかったから、力ずくで決めようとしたことの末路なわけ？
Yeah, pretty much.
そうよ。でもその殺し合うって選定方法は思いのほか合っていたわ。
Yeah, it turned out to be pretty fucking good.
今のリンと同じよ。騙されてると気づくサーバントやマスターもいたけど、そんな背景はどうでもよかったみたいね。
True.
だって勝ち残れば結果として聖杯は手に入るんだから。
Lucas seems to accept that. In other words, Holy Grail War ritual wasn't meant to obtain the Holy Grail. To use it to go outside of the world. It was an attempt to go outside. According to studies of the arcane, a power said to be the pinnacle of dimensional theory is located outside of this world. It's called the Swirl of the Roots. Its coordinates are believed to be the origin of all things. It's said to be the seed of the gods, the alpha and omega of creation, where everything in the world is recorded. Everything in the world can be made. And then Shiki like slices of Shiki out of those slice a big energy lady, and then he reached the fucking world egg and just nicked it once and stopped Arc. Might have to go for all this shit. We'll just do what Shiki did. just fight the Luminaire. Like, just fight Luminaire Arc instead. Like, just do that. Summon Luminary. And have a true answer to do that. And just go to its core. There you go. That's the root of the world. You found it. Congrats. You found the world egg. You did it. It's not the root of Magecraft, but like, just, there you go. Just do that. Easy. Classic Shiki, right? Just do the most next level impossible shit ever. Like, come on. Who cares about all that, honestly? The old man might have understood how important it was, but it's up to nothing to do with me. What's important is how it concerns that diminutive thing possessing Sakura.
Illya, 聖杯戦争の本当の目的とかはいい。イリアの言った通り、それは俺たちには関係のない話だ。それより、さっき言ってたやつのことを聞かせてくれ。
It's well now. That's fair. You stopped by at least, Afundo. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by. Just piss off the planet, have her try to reset the whole thing, and then stop her from doing it. You'll find the world egg, trust me.
関係ないって魔法よ魔法。しかも3番目の魔法なんて教会でもずっと秘密にされてきた禁忌中の禁忌じゃない。
Tosaka, I want you to know, we are not with the association. Who fucking cares? Mahoyo mentioned Maho.
あなたも魔術師なら第三魔法って聞いて無視できるわけ。
Shut up! Don't kid. Yes, I can. Exactly, bro. What are you thinking? Like, bro, you know who you're talking to, right?
今はそんな成功しないものの話をしている場合じゃないだろう。
Like, you know who you're talking to, right? We don't give a shit. That's not what we do Magecraft for. Association? Bro, fuck them.
成功しないって一体どんな根拠様よそれ。
Proof it won't work? Ah, gee, I don't know. It's failed 4 fucking times?
あのな、理由はわからないが、聖杯戦争は一度も勝利者を出していないだろう。なら、この儀式は
Toska's so stupid.
どこかで仕組みを間違えていたってことだ。
Actual dumbass sometimes. Holy.
大体な、そうでなかったら、さくらのことをどう説明するんだ。聖杯が魔法に至る道だって言うなら、さくらがあんな風になるのも魔法なのかよ。
Not much magical about her. Toska goes quiet. You seem to have struck a nerve.
それでイリア、どうしてこの聖杯戦争はこんなことになったんだ？
You gave Sakura too much attention.
聖杯の中には何かがいると琴峰は言った。
That's how this happened. We gave Sakura too much attention.
その何かっていうのがアベンジャーってやつなのか。そいつは聖杯、イリアやサクラの中じゃなく、大聖杯とかいう魔法陣の中にいると。
You should about some book nerds or in Doma's Clock Tower. Hey, we care about. Hey, Rain, listen. Leave Waver alone. Waver is cool as fuck. Leave him alone. But yeah.
そっか、琴峰なら知っているわよね。あいつもさくらと同じ 復讐者に汚染された魔術師だもの。聖
Yeah.
杯の中にいるものが何であるか、とっくの昔に知っていたんだ。
Yeah, he knew, clearly.
綺麗がさくらと同じ。
Savage trying to get close to a girl. True.
そうよ。ここからは白と凛に関係のある
Biggest
話。
nerd there. Damn!
造剣が手に入れようとしているもの、さくらを変貌させているもの、聖杯の中に潜み無色の力である英霊たちの魂を汚染しているものの話。そいつのクラス名がハベンジャー。
Avenger!
聖杯の力で生命として形を得ようとしている第三魔法の成功例になりつつある英霊よ。
Yep.
はあ、ちょっと何が魔法は関係ないよ。ちゃんと関係してるじゃない、ちゃんと。
いいえ、ハベンジャーの物質化は聖杯による魔法じゃない。あれは元からそういう属性を持
Yeah,
った英
come on.
霊だった。
Chop chop, keep up, Tozuka, please. Come on, seriously.
ハベンジャーだからこそ聖杯の中で物質化が可能なの。
Exactly, like, bro, come on, keep up.
大聖杯は第三魔法を成し得る復讐者を呼び出したに過ぎず、大聖杯自体が第三魔法を成し得たわけではないわ。
The Gregor only summoned Avenger, who is capable of using the third magic. Grell itself isn't capable of using the third magic. Yeah, it's just a path to it. It's not using it itself. Itself isn't using it, obviously. Servant of Vengeance, oh brother.
つまりそいつは初めから物質化できる怪物だったってこと？大聖杯による魔法が成功しなくても勝手に第三魔法を体現するやつってこと？
そうよ。事の発端は3度目の戦いだった。
He could, but he doesn't.
1度目は失敗。2度目に序盤で敗れ去ったアインツベルンは追い詰められて、ただ殺すことだけに特化した英霊を召喚したの。
Specialized at killing. It's not all of them.
アインツベルンが手にした古い経典、異国の伝承を触媒にして、手の内にある中で
Oh,
最悪の魔を呼び出した。
this tradition of another country. Oh.
他のマスターたちを皆殺しにして、問答無用で大聖杯を起動させ、成果を独り占めするために、呼んではならないものを呼び寄せてしまった。
And it didn't fucking work.
その英霊の名が、アンリマユ。
I'm gonna man you. I'm not saying it the way they're spelling it. It's Angramangu. Which, technically I'm saying it the way it's being spelled, but their spelling sucks.
世界最多とも言える、あらゆる呪いを体現した、殺戮の繁栄優。
All the curses in the world.
マユ。
I'm gonna man you. There he is! Hang on. Recall. I'm gonna man you is the name of an ancient Persian demon. It's the greatest devil of... The fuck? Give me a sec. Hold on. Zoroastrianism. Okay. It's the greatest devil of Zoroastrianism. Advocate of evil that has been battling for 9,000 years against the light god, safeguarding humanity's goodness. Zoroastrianism contains stories revolving around the conflict between two gods of good and evil. It's one of the first religions to feature the duality of angels and demons. There's no hero named Amramanyu. How could someone bearing the name of a devil king become a heroic spirit? Because heroic spirit is not limited to good guys. Please understand this shit. Oh, come on now. You should know this by now. It is not limited to good people. Understand this.
そんなわけないでしょ、イリア。聖杯は英霊しか呼べないし、そんな心霊レベルの現象を再現できるなら聖杯なんて必要ない。
Okay, yeah, I guess that's the issue, because he's divine level.
いえ、そもそもアンリマユの名を冠する英雄なんているはずがない。いたとしても、それは無名の歴史に何の痕跡も残してない悪霊に過ぎないわ。イリア、アインツベルンのマスターは一体何を召喚したの？
Just what she told you.
だからアンリマユよ、リン。
Absolute evil.
彼は確かに無名であったし、真実、 悪魔などではなかった。けれど、ハンディマユの名を冠した英雄は確かに存在したの。
Yeah. She wouldn't lie to you.
ええ。もうずっと昔、気の遠くなるくらい昔のちっぽけな世界の話を。それは名前もないある村落に現れた英雄だった。
How every story starts.
彼らの教義がどう歪んでいたかは知らない。どうしてそんな考えに至ったかなんてわからない。ただ彼らは教義に基づいて清く正しく生きていた。人間は善を尊び、光を守り、正しく生きる。
Yeah.
貧しく外界から隔離された彼らにとってその祈りは絶対だった。そうであることが人間以下である彼らを人間たらしめる唯一の誇りだったんだ。
Angry Mango Black Story. That is a sentence of all time. Jesus Christ. I get you meant backstory, I get that, but fuck. That is a sentence of all time. Man, that's the comment of all time. Holy. I won't pin it though. Don't worry about it. That's funny.
そう。その村落の人たちはね、本気で世界中みんなが平和であることを望んでいた。
Well, that's not so bad. We could really use a Baba now. We could really... Not to get political chat, but yeah, we could really use that right about now. Yeah. Pentagon is after me. I got the Pentagon! They sure did get the Pentagon this time. They came after you. Okay, never mind. These guys are crazy. Never mind. How do you reject being hungry? Like, I'm just not hungry. I'm fine. I'm just not hungry. I mean, sure, there's days where, like, I usually am hungry, but then on that same period of time the next day, I'm not. So it's like, okay, I kind of get that, but the fuck? Exactly, like, you can't. I'd say you can be if you just aren't a dick. Just don't get hungry, Lamau. True. Huh? Uh-huh. Well, yeah. Above common human needs, I'll just survive. Which is kind of fucked, I'm not gonna lie. That's so fucked. There's some random kids like, alright, we decided, kiddo, huh? You are the most evilest thing to ever fucking exist in this goddamn world. Everything that is fucking wrong with this planet is now on you. It's all on you. You don't have a say in this matter. Fuck you. What do you say fuck me for? What did I do? Nothing. We just chose you because you looked at us funny. Now you're every evil. Absolute evil. Just cause fuck you, dude. That's it. Like, what the fuck? That's literally what they did. That's that's so fucked. That's so fucked. They just went, alright, grab that guy. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean me? Grab that guy and fuck him in particular. every curse, every crime, anything evil, any bad thoughts, anything like that. It's his fault. He has a tragic backstory. Sasuga Natsu-sama. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Deplorable violence thing to exist, which is so fucked up. Bro is like, God, I can just imagine this now. He's just like sitting outside in the sun, right? He just got done with some work, like farm work, whatever he was doing, and I was just chilling, like, finally, rest a little bit. He's got some water. He's got like some fruit or something. Eating fruit, like just relaxing, just chilling, taking in the nice sun and breeze. And he sees one of the villagers walk up and say, "All right, grab this guy." It's like, what the fuck? And they slam all this shit on him. Like, bro, he was outside on a bench eating his food. Made the time, yo, hey, pies. We're just discussing the tragedy of Anger Manu and how funny it is at the same time. That they just grab a random guy who is chilling, enjoying his day, and they say, you are the worst thing to exist. Because this will make all of us good, surely. And I find that depressing and fucking hilarious. That they just take a random person and say, nah, it's your fault. You're the problem. And it's only you. Because we said so. He's got a cool name. Anger Manu is a cool name, but like, damn. I don't think that's quite how that works, but alright. And he's one of the worst things you can ever get in FGO. A little 0 star. It's fucking hilarious. I twisted someone's toe by accident, and listen, that was you who did that. Huh? What do you mean me? I wasn't even near that guy! It was you who did it, you're all evil. Hello, I'm here for hi, guess it's sleep to let's see ya. Alright, bye, thank you for the prime. Bye, appreciate it. God, it's the legend. We played your thing. We played your thing earlier at the start of the stream. Thank you, Daddy. Bye bye. It's the legend themselves. Oh my God. Never thought I'd see today. I hate the ads. That's fair. You went for the easy solution. That's fair, and I appreciate that. I am the Fate Harder Axe. Yeah. Oh. I need to go back into the comments. Oh. Like, bro, the fuck? So you didn't have a name. Tiger Dojo the movie, foreshadowing. Good night. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. They clearly did. God, it must be, depending on, like, obviously this is like way in the past or something, but it'd be so funny, like, this village, they do all this shit, and then they say to themselves, ah yes, now everyone is good. And then they see a nuclear missile incoming, it's like, oh, okay, I guess it didn't work, huh? Well, not even that, but just like, a man with a gun. It's like, oh. Well, shit. I guess that wasn't really how we fixed it. I guess people still are evil, huh? I guess you get another sacrifice. So, how the fuck did this guy lose? Ancient history. I figured, obviously. That's so fucking weird. Like, no matter what evil you commit, it's just like, ah, it's fine. He did it. So he did what? So he kinda did what Shira wanted to do, which is to save everyone. Did a meteor hit the location? That's God. That's so fucking tragic. Approves of 6 billion evils. Jesus. You know, cool describes an ancient event. Neither irony nor disdain. An anti-hero. Could you have told me that it meant what it meant shortly after this war began? Movie shows vague flashes about this, but it's in a modern setting for some reason. It was really weird. The fuck? It's ancient history, yet they do it in modern. Okay, sure. I mean, I figured at that point you should just animate an ancient village instead. But what Illya is saying is true. The guy who became Angramanyu would still bear the evil of humanity. It would be the reason he exists, if that's why he was treated as a hero. A heroic spirit blamed for the sins of 6 billion people. If he exists to this day, let's see. He bears the sins of 8.2 billion people. You think he's doing alright? You think he's still doing okay down there in that grail? You think he's doing okay? Hung, are you okay, bro? Come on, you want to sit down for a cup of coffee? 6 billion when this game came out? Yeah. Yo, Agamani, you wanna sit down and like have a hot chocolate or something? Wanna have a soda? Like anything I can get you? Sins of 8.2 billion people. You wanna talk about that? Jesus. I can't imagine 6 billion, let alone 8.2. Constant of seething anger, literally. Someone like that was summoned. Only slaughter would follow. He would hate humanity, and the people around him decided that he was evil anyway. Angramanyu. Someone crowned with the name of a devil, taking revenge on the people who turned him evil. No. Is he using Sakura to carry out the duty that people wanted from him? How did this walking death machine lose? I have no fucking idea. Yeah, like what happened? That's why? The rest of him that people force into becoming heroic spirit is him too. He's literally just Joe.
度目の戦いでハインツベルンはアンリマユを呼び出し
He's
た。
literally just the average guy.
けど呼び出された英霊はすごく弱かった。
Yeah, like he's just weak as fuck because he's a person. He's just a human.
半英雄であるそれはまたも序盤で敗れていち早く聖杯に取り込まれた。ハインツベルンのマスターは嘆いたわ。普通の人間と全く変わらないやつのどこが人の世を滅ぼす悪魔なのか。
Person to lose to? That's fucking hilarious. They're like, alright, we have summoned the ultimate evil! The Avenger class, the 8th class that doesn't exist in this damn rule system. He is world-destroying evil containing the sins of over 6 billion people. First one to die. Okay. What do you mean he's just a normal human? The fuck? What do you... Huh? Clearly the Iceburns didn't do their fucking research. What do you mean you're just a guy? I'm just a guy that everyone decided to hate one day. I don't know what you want from me. Apparently I'm all evil in the world. Like, I don't know. I'm just a guy who wanted to, like, relax in the sun one day. I don't know. It's just human. That's so fucking funny, but also so unfortunate for Angamani himself. Like, damn. You're condemned to be all this shit. All this garbage. But you're just a human. What does that say about society? What does it say about us, who are also just human? You don't get cool powers out of it. It's like, you got nothing. Get sniped and died. It's like, oh yeah, what's your skills? What can you do? It's like, skills? Like, innate abilities? What do you... I can swing a stick. Like, he told him a stick. He's like, I can swing this real hard. Is that good enough? I can throw a rock. I can make fire. Like, what do you want? What do you want me to do? He wanted to be evil, but he wasn't. Yeah, like, he sucks. 1 star. He's 0 star. Absolutely sucks. Get him to bond 10 to get a boost. Like, once you get him to bond 10, he gets a strengthening quest. Does the quest actually, like, strengthening quest actually make him any better? No, he still sucks. It's fucking hilarious. Is his bond essence any good? No, it sucks. It's so good. It's a little accurate. It's hard as fuck to get still. Yes. It's still nearly impossible to pull the fucking guy. Yeah. Truly, the secret of Angamani wasn't so much his actual fighting prowess. It was the thing that lied within. At least he looks cool. True. Which, I mean, I guess in a sense, that does make him the most powerful servant. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but like, the fact his death fucked the Grail. Literally, his death literally destroyed the ritual system. Because now he can just do what he's doing now. So technically, good on playing the long con. I'll give him that. They were good on playing long con. Declared that wasn't planned, but, you know, I found that funny.
方向性のない魔力として聖杯に戻ってそのまま解放の時を待つ。英霊としての人格もなくなった彼らは万能の力として聖杯にたまるだけなの。
But not Angermania.
けどアンリマユは違った。彼は自分ではなく周りが願って作り上げた英雄。人格などなくともアンリマユである以上悪であれと望まれる存在だった。
Yeah, like, he could be the most chillest, like, nicest person known to man. He could be Keanu Reeves. And they still just said, nah, fuck you, dude. You're evil. He fucked the omnipotent wish-granting device, yes. And when he died and went into the Grail, because his very existence is the wish of quote-unquote 6 billion people to be evil, therefore the Grail became evil. I can't believe they fucked themselves from the start. It accepted the wish. And the wish was for all the evil and curses in the world to be in this one place. And the girl said, okay, bet, I'll do that. Yeah, people got what they wished for. Well, the villagers. They literally got what they wished for. So summon Jesus instead. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, humanity shooting themselves in the foot unintentionally once again. We truly always are good at that, aren't we? I just imagine it now. He finally takes form as a heroic spirit. So he's like, hey guys, I'm sorry I'm late. Can we start the war now? My name's Aung Manu. I'm just a guy. I'm sorry I'm a little late. Are we gonna start the war? Wait, what do you mean most servants are already dead? I just got here. What? Who am I fighting? It's just me. Oh, I guess I won. Woohoo! Angamani wins by doing absolutely nothing. Greatest fumble in the history of fumbles. Truly. If only Einspurns did fucking research. Did some slight research on what they were summoning. Absolutely amazing. Jesus, easy game.
聖杯が叶える望みはとうに決まってしまっていて、4度目の戦いはそいつの願い、アンリマイを形にするための養分補充に過ぎなかったってこと？
Wait, so every wish you make to the Grail, it's not your wish, it's his wish. Damn, this shit really is rigged from the start. This shit really is rigged from the start, damn! Einspurs, what did you do? What the fuck? Why would you do that? Oh my fucking god, those dumbasses. Holy shit, I never met a bigger group of dumbasses than I have today. Holy shit. Kill everyone, got it. He'll always just find it to plot it back to, okay, I would kill everyone, okay. Good shit, Kiritsugu. That's where I applaud you. Good shit. We did some fucking fucked up shit in Zero, but good shit on that one. That was a good idea. You realizing that, hey, this thing's fucking evil. Kill it! Let's keep losing. Yeah, they're fucking stupid. Because that's what they wish for. Hooray! Ah, shit. So Kiritsugu kind of made it worse. So yeah, okay. Mamon for real. So yeah, Kiritsugu kind of made it worse by putting him in the Greater Grail instead then. Damn. Huh. I mean, what else were you meant to do, I suppose?
受肉しかけたサーバントだと気づいていたんでしょうね。
So imagine that this makes Sarah being so into the Fukusei Holger War a cruel joke from Illya? True. True. Illya, you fucking suck. The will of the planet, bro, you suck. So it's been right, so it's been in the Greater Grill. Excuse me, apologies. He did know about the Greater Grail. True, he wouldn't have. It wasn't in his jurisdiction to know about that. He just was told to win the Grail. That's all he was told. Win the damn thing. He said, I bet. And he did. And realized, damn, this shit ain't worth it. Destroy it. She literally cannot win. Fucking goddamn it, Saber.
だからその肉片を桜に植え付け、聖杯の中にいるサーバントとリンクさせた。
Now why would you do that?
聖杯の中にいるサーバントが外に出てきた時、それを従えられるよう桜をマスターにしたのよ。
And lo and behold, a terrible idea. Again.
リマユが何であれ、サーバントであることに変わりはない。どんなに強力な存在でも、サーバントはマスターには逆らえない。
Yeah, we know what it can do when it's not corrupted.
造剣の目的はそれよ。あいつは桜を餌にして、ハンリマユを釣り上げたいんでしょうね。
Wait, does that mean Sakura's contracted with Anger Manu?
正気？それでアンリマユのコントロールを握ったところで、桜は黒い影、アンリマユからの魔力構成に耐えられない。
Yeah.
アンリマユが聖杯の中にいる状態であそこまで変わったんだから、出てきてしまったら桜の人格なんて消え去る。
Yeah, it doesn't matter if Zoken takes over
マスターは
then.
何もないじゃない。
Doesn't matter if Zoken controls her body
そ
then.
れでいいのよ。造剣は桜の人格なんて考えていないもの。造剣にとって大切なのは、ハンリマユとつながっている桜の体よ。あいつは桜の人格が消え去った後、空っぽになった体を乗っ取る気なの。リンは知らないだろうけど、造剣は自分の魂の入れ物である虫があれば、どんな人間の体だろうと自分のものにできる。いいえ、あいつはそうやって今まで生きながらえてきた。
But if the summoning of Anger Manu erases Sakura's personality, who's to say when Zoken then takes control over Sakura's body that his personality still remains? Who's to say that's what happens? Or is he just banking on that's what's happening? Does he actually not know the outcome? Nothing. Like, does he actually not know the outcome? Is he making an assumption? Banking on it? Yeah, okay, yes, he's making an assumption that he'll be fine. He's a dumbass. Why are these people doing research? Research the shit you're risking your life for, man. Damn. Bro's doing this shit on a whim, like, Sakura's personality's gone. Surely I will just overwrite whatever's already been in there. Surely. Like, no, you're not overriding something that came from the Greater Grail, dumbass.
造剣にとって桜は初めからいつか乗り換える肉体だったっていうこと。
Not if the mango gets to her first, buddy. What will happen then? I think that's possessing Sakura. Sakura is changing because of her contract with a servant, then.
造剣が私をさらったのは桜には門を開かせる気がなかったからでしょうね。
Yeah. True, he's not exactly the most sane person. So yeah, Sakura is his body, like the body that he needs. Like, just in case. And then Illya is to actually get to the root.
聖杯としての役割は私にやらせて、自分はアンリマユのマスターになった桜の体を
Yeah, because that's gonna work out fucking wonderfully, isn't it?
そうしてゆくゆくは第三魔法の成功例、魂が物質化したアンリマユに乗り換えるつもりなんでしょう。完全な神を人間が自らの欲望で不完全な神に貶めるように。
And he woefully assumes that will work. That his shit little insect magic is going to subjugate someone that controls the third magic. That's what I'm taking from this. He assumes he can outwit true magic with a little bug. Alright. Zoken, I would like to see you fucking try that. I would actually like to see you try that and see how fucked you actually are in this situation. Yeah, the actual clusterfuck of magic is great. Like, there's so many different magic things at play. Of like how things are going.
心臓の定義。それは人の望みによって作られながら、人の意志に影響されず生まれるものか。まあ、確かに造剣なんかの人格を反映されちゃ、どんな神様も悪魔になるだろうけど、キレイが造剣を敵視してたのもそのあたりか。話は分かったわ。それだけ聞けば十分よね、シロ。
Huh? Your voice brings me back to my senses.
じゃないわよ。相手の正体が分かって、造剣の目的も分かったじゃない。なら、あとは話し合うまでもないでしょう。
Need to talk it out, huh? She's right. The thing inside the Holy Grail. Comes out, it'll cause the same tragedy 10 years ago. No, it won't end there. Let this happen, countless people will be killed. Yeah, the thing Saga gave birth to will take many lives on her behalf. You know what I just realized? If Shira actually won the war, like before any of this went to shit, and made his wish, I know he said he doesn't have one, but like, in Fey Route, he kind of did get a wish in the end, right? I think it was the Fey Route. But he just like wants to save everyone with the Grail. Wouldn't he literally cast the fire again if he actually made a wish to the Grail? I feel like he would have just ended up doing the same thing Karitsuka did, which sounds fucking poetic. That sounds poetic as hell. Yeah, that sounds extremely poetic. I kind of wish that was a bad ending now. That sounds like a fucked up bad ending, but I kind of wanted to see that. I wonder how Nasu would write that. Having Shiro's tale start with the fire, then end with the fire. God damn, it writes itself. That can't be allowed. You need to stop it. No matter the cost, I won't let Sakura shoulder the burden of any more lives. We'll stop hunger and Manyu. End this war before it can emerge from the Holy Grail.
納得いったよね。私たちは戦って勝つしかない。
Yep.
で、その方法は2つだけ。
You want that fucking knife thing, right?
アンリマユとやらが出てくる前にマスターであるサクラを殺すか。アンリマユが出てくる前に大聖杯とやらを破壊するか。
Destroy the Greater Grail. Ah, yes. Because that is so easy.
まあ、確実なのは前者だけど、大聖杯を壊そうとすれば、必ずサクラと造剣が立ちはだかる。二人を避けて大聖杯は破壊できないでしょ。
Which kind of what Gil wanted. Okay. So it would have been a lot worse if Shira got his wish. Damn.
となると結局、マスターであるサクラを倒すことが一番楽ってことになる。
Yeah.
そうだな。サクラと戦ってアンリマユを引き離す。それが一番の近道だし、方針として分かりやすい。
True, he just wanted the mud. True.
サクラを狙うってことに反対はしないんだ、シロ。
It's what we gotta do.
今はそれしかないだろう。アンリマユとやらが、イリアが言う通りのものなら、人間に太刀打ちできるものじゃない。そいつは外に
GG's.
俺たちの負けだ。
It's over.
なら、一番早くて確実な方法を取るしかない。
Yeah.
それよりトサカ、戦いに行くのはいいが、サクラの居場所は分かるのか？
She's probably still at the castle.
それなら問題ないわ。イリアの言うことが正しいなら、大聖杯とやらの場所は一つしかない。
Oh.
そうで、
その通りよ。アンリマユの誕生を間近に控えた今、造剣は大聖杯に戻っている。
And where's that?
霊脈。200年前、三家によって選ばれた始まり。竜道寺の地下に広がる大空洞に、アンリマユは受胎している。
Wait. Wait, how do you know Sogen's wait, what do you mean Sogen's alive? Do they? No, they don't know. They don't know that Kirei killed him. Yeah, okay, they don't know. Yeah, they don't know. He's not alive, obviously. He got exorcised by Kotomine. They just don't know. They're just assuming what his plan is, what Sogen's doing. They lack critical information. Also, I'm realizing this. They say the caverns under the Ryudo Temple. I'm realizing that makes me think back to the Dean animation, the Dean Stay Night anime, and that underground cavern, with all the buildings and all that. I'm like, huh. I'm thinking back on it now. I'm like, oh yeah, that is under the temple. They really did just put Heavensfield into Dean Stay Night. Huh. That's the world where Sakura is. It's the final destination of the Holy Grail War, where we're headed. So I quietly and slightly relax my focused mind. Cold touch of the pendant in my right hand helps me collect my thoughts. I'm going to fight Sakura. And what I said to Tosaka. The ways of fighting are different. Tozu probably means to finish this by killing Sakura. I'm going to find a way to end this war and let her live. Surely. Huh? Told them I revere. Heavy pressure that makes it feel as though the air has turned to water covers the building. It's...
Sakura.
Are you fucking kidding me? What do you want? And so we feel the shadow's menacing aura. I run out into the yard. Go into the yard. The entire world is cloaked in shadow. My entire body shivers with mind-numbing awe and fear tied to my fingertips. Black shadow is before us. If we wanted to, it could crush us along with the entire house. The woods and power is clear. Transform into a state unlike anything we've seen. I'm gonna mention something now, then. When I was looking through the third movie, again, only up to a certain point, I watched the beginning part of the movie. And it started here. This is where the movie started. This fight with Dark Sakura in the backyard. And I'm not, my ass was like, what? When did this happen? Why is this happening? No, it's not that, it's not that. I already saw Dark Sakura, obviously. I didn't see what actually happened. I haven't seen what actually happens. Movie 3, yes. It's just, that scene happens, which is this scene, and then it's them going to the castle to save Illya. So now my ass is confused what is going to happen here. Because we already went to the castle to save Illya and came back. So now I'm like, what the fuck? Let me, hold on. I have the movie. Hold on. I have it here. I gotta mute the movie. I need to just double confirm that. Hold on. Let me, hold on. I just need to, like, that's not what it was, right? Surely not. That is exactly what it is. No, you can't see it. It's Dark Sakura in the backyard. I don't understand. That's so... Okay. And then Saber and Assassin are here. And then Sakura takes Illya. Yeah, it starts with her taking Illya, which that's fine. But why is she Dark Sakura? Which I've then realized, oh yeah, because the second movie ends with her becoming Dark Sakura. Even though... It's not what happened. Alright? Ufotable really wanted to have Dark Sakura just undercover. And just... They did it for ad purposes, obviously. Because plot-wise, that shit makes no sense. But okay. That shadow does nothing. It isn't Sakura. The shadow shaped like her. The real Sakura's on the ground beneath Yoru Temple. The thing quivering in front of us is a false image modeled after her.
本人じゃなく影を飛ばしてくるなんてちょっと見ない間に偉くなったものね、さくら。
I'm not sure if it's hearing Tosaka's taunts or if we can't hear our words at all. Sakura's shadow sways in the moonlight. Looks terribly lonely. Its eyes are definitely looking at me. Senpai, it says. New phrase excellent if you read it. There's no way to rush if you haven't read it. It's a highlight reel. I'm not gonna lie, the second they just montaged Illya's singing scene, I disregard the movies as absolute shit. Sakura's totally platonic, right? But yeah, ever since movie 2 just put Illya's best scene as a montage and didn't even have her singing included, I stopped giving a shit about the movies. I stopped giving a damn when I learned that after the scene. After I witnessed the scene in the novel, and chat told me about how the movie did it, I have disregarded the movies completely. Nah. You have like a point or two somewhere in the trilogy, but no. Nah. Looks so meek. The woman actually respond like Sakura always does if I hold out my hand. See, Pies, I can't actually agree with that. That Saber and Berserker's better in the movie. It's spectacle, sure, but that's only because the part they're covering doesn't have much spectacle until Shiro versus Berserker, which is too far ahead for them to like skip to. So they realize, the animators realize, okay, we need a spectacle fight for the second movie because, well, it's Fate, it's action anime. We need spectacle at some point in some fight. Let's just over-exaggerate the fuck out of this situation. Even though it ended in 2 hits, and I thought that was much better. I much prefer the pacing of the fight ending in 2 strikes to demonstrate Saber's power, than her just spamming laser beams. But, okay, sure, that's what hey, that's the direction you went for. Okay. Actually, now that I mention that, chat, in the first movie, do you all prefer the entire fight against the Saber and, the Lancer and Assassin fight? Do you guys actually mind that battle? I think it's, I like giving Lancer, like, something to do. That's fine. Like, I'm not against, like, Lancer actually getting a chance to do something, but it's like, okay, like the first movie is very chill. Like, yeah, that entire fight should not have happened. That entire battle up to the river, it should not have happened that way. Exactly, like, because the visual novel has it as he goes to the temple to investigate. And then he's just lured into the lake and he dies. Bro does not see him in the city, and it chases ass on cars and trucks and kill like at least like 10-15 people. Like, the fuck? Come on. I get the first movie is extremely slow, but come on. I get that, but like, proper pacing. Come on. It's very powerful enough mage cards. Things from Alco's beam. True. Exactly, like that fight should just not have happened the way it did. Ransom was right to start throwing trains at each other? What? Okay. I mean, I'm not against, like, that sounds like a cool fight. That sounds like a fight I would love to see. But what do you mean they start throwing trains? And I don't. What do I have to do? Can't call out to Sakura and risk weakening my resolve. Look away. Sakura's shadow seems hurt. Yeah, that's... I just wanted more Lancer fights. And Rider. I just wanted more Lancer and Rider fights. I'm not against that. But... that's why I'm, like, indifferent about the Lancer fight against Assassin. I'm indifferent about it. Like, it's cool because I like seeing Lancer fight. But Assassin should not have lasted that fight at all. He should have died or... well, no, he should have died that entire confrontation. But sure. I guess he beat him. Regardless. Shadow faces Tosaka. Speaking in a cold, scornful tone. Yeah, we know everything. Ha! Tosaka's voice sounds the same. Voice is cool, condescending, and thoroughly unimpressed. You never said that to them. Sakura, you never said that line to any of us. You said that to Kotomine. Alright, bro. Crawling in my skin type shit. Like, okay, well. She's so emo. Jesus. Actually so emo. These moves. How do you feel as a mother? That's a crazy line. That's tough! Not your call to make. That's great, Sakura, but that's not your call to make. You don't get to decide that. That's why we actually want... Do you understand now the problem here? Do you understand the problem? You don't make that call. It's going to happen regardless. So let us just stop you now, and then we sever the contract. How about that? Huh? You quite literally don't have a choice. Isn't that great? Hooray! Yeah, she's doing just fine. Yeah, then just release him already. Look at you. Look at how mad you are. You're so angry. Sakura, you say that like running away is actually going to work. This thing is carrying the curses of 6 billion people. I almost have a feeling it will devour the planet. But you know, sure. Arc solos? Probably. She just has to go to the Luminary mode. Just reset the world real quick. It's a grand turn, someone shows up. Is this a grand situation? Like, is this like enough to meet the conditions of a grand servant? Because if the answer is yes, it should have appeared already. The fuck is a grand? A grand servant, like, there's not much to describe it and what it is. It is a servant of an elevated power of said class. And they are only summoned through extremely specific world, like, threatening conditions. Would be comparable to a beast. Well, he is a beast. No, he's not beast class. He's Avenger. So that's fair. And they destroy 50% human for. Is that see? That's the problem with Grands. Like, oh great, they're like this ultimate servant of a set class that can stop anything, any threat. But like, you always show up when it's already way too fucking late and kind of pointless anyway. So like, I think the way the current situation stands is the conditions. Yeah, they're basically counter guardians, but they have way more fucky conditions. That's basically it. They're counter guardians with extreme fucky-wucky conditions that are always a downside and never actually worth it. For example, in Babylonia, there is a Grand Servant summoning. A Grand Servant is summoned, but only after most of Uruk is dead, and they trapped the ultimate beast, aka Tiamat, in hell, making her vulnerable. Only then are the conditions met that you can summon a Grand Servant. Like, are you dead ass? All of Uruk, it's already dead, and now we're allowed to summon it? Bruh, isn't that great? Now the question is, do they even kill Tiamat, the Grand Servant? No. They can't even kill the fucking thing. Gilgamesh kills it. Like, oh my fuck. They're so ass. But they're cool though. I like the idea. I love the idea. Truly. But every situation to summon them, they suck. And I don't understand. Sakura said she'd take it down with her. Those shoulders tremble slightly. Does she believe Sakura, or...?
いつ自分が消えてしまうかわからないか。それ、いつ我慢できなくなるかわからないの間違いでしょ、さくら。
Yeah.
まあいいわ。どうやってアンリ前と差し違える気か知らないけど、私がシロを連れて逃げれば、
Exactly.
心置きなく自滅できるってことね。
Who's to say a Grand Servant can't even... Like, who's to say a Grand Servant can even defeat Agamemnon? Like... Grands aren't... Are they? I don't remember if they're divine spirits or not, but like... They're not, like, uncursable. They're like any other heroic spirit. They just have elevated power compared to other spirits. They're just stronger is all. Like, they're just the pinnacle of their own class. So it's like... Grand Altar Servant's a thing? No. I believe not yet. I don't think in this... In the plot of FGO, there's only 7 classes. Now, in gameplay, supposedly they might add the extra classes Grands. So, I don't know. Anger guy's neighbor, true. I mean, to be fair, there is a Grand Foreigner, but that's only after Ort absorbs, like, the Throne of Heroes and becomes a servant through that. But that's Lost Belt 7 stuff, and we shouldn't worry about it. Shouldn't worry about it. Take foreigner class seriously, right? Aoko's a foreigner. Can't believe it. She's from Japan, and she's a foreigner. Alright. In a Japanese game. Do you know what the worst part is? I can't believe they changed Voyager into a foreigner when he already had a class. In Fate Requiem, Voyager has a class. And it's not foreigner. He is just called the Voyager class. Because he's a Voyager from beyond the stars. Like... That's such a cool name! The Voyager class, because it's a voyage, someone who voyaged across the stars to reach you. That's so much better than Foreigner! Like, bruh! That's so much better. And the artwork is cool. You can search it up. If you search up Voyager class, you can see, like, the, they have actual card artwork of what the Voyager class looks like. Yeah, he's named after the Voyager space probe. Yes, that's exactly. Which it's still going to this day. I'm pretty sure. To this day, it's still going out there. Little space boys doing alright up there. Taking pictures.
その力を受け継いだあんたも一緒になって死んでくれるんだ。そうです。だから逃げてください。私は変わりきる姿を見られたくない。
Since I'm a astronomer, you know what? Fair enough. You don't have to know. I mean, you don't have to know everything.
それでいいんです。だからもう私を追ってこないでください。
I think we will. I think we will. She makes a determined plea. Sakura's shadow could kill me at any second. But she's earnestly asking me not to chase after her. I can't honor that wish. I refuse to leave her and run. I won't let her kill herself either. And so?
行くわ。行って確実にあんたを殺す。
Suzuka severs ties with her blood sister.
当然でしょう。遠坂の魔術師として今のあんたは放っておけない。それに自滅するなんて発言も信用できないわ。
Because I'm not gonna lie, if you really were going to kill yourself, Sakura, you should have done it already.
気づいているの、桜。あなた、さっきから言動がめちゃくちゃよ。私を殺したいくせに逃げろだなんてね。ほんと、シローの前だからっていいこぶってま。
True. I am. No, Nessun, I'm not. I can't take that pose seriously. It's such a goofy ass pose. It's like, no, you're wrong. No.
あら、いい顔するじゃない。初めからそうしていればよかったのよ、あんたは。ね、話はそれだけ？ならさっさと消えなさい。慌てなくてもすぐに会いに行ってあげるから。
We're coming for you.
いい、さくら。あなたは他の誰でもない。この私の手で殺してあげる。
Damn. Tozu declares in a gentle voice. The shadow quivers. For a moment, Sakura's projection freezes like a statue. Walking bottom of death and mayhem being used by a traumatized teenage girl. Said teenage girl, oh my god, shut up.
ええ。お待ちしています。姉さん。
She lets out a lurid giggle and disappears. The fuck is a lurid giggle? The shadows covering the house was gone. Only Tosuke and I are left standing in the yard. Oh, hold on. I feel dizzy. I have to keep my focus, but seeing Sakura apparently shook me. It seems that Sakura isn't the only one running out of time. We're good.
シロ。
Yeah.
さくらはああ言っていたけど、あなたはどうするの？このまま町から離れるっていうのなら止めないわ。まあ、その時は宝石剣を複製してから言ってもらう。
Sure, you want Zeltrik's sword first.
そんなこと確認しなくてもいい。戦いはやめないし、宝石の剣もなんとか投影する。
Yeah, we got you.
俺たちは協力関係だろう。なら最後まで遠坂にできないことをフォローする。
Yeah.
そう。ならいいけど、分かってるのシロ。私と行くってことは、さくらを殺すっていうことよ。宝石剣だってそう。あなたはさくらを殺す武器を私のために用意しなくちゃいけないのよ。
そうだな。宝石の剣に関しては確かに矛盾してる。けど、今のさくらは俺たちの手に負えないし、剣を作るのは以前からの約束だ。
Yeah.
宝石の剣を。
それじゃあやっぱり。
ああ、遠坂の逆だよ。俺はさくらを助けることで戦いを終わらせる。
True.
俺はさくらにとっての正義の味方になるって決めたからな。
He said it. He said the line, Chad. The Segi no Mikata. He said the fucking line. He said the thing, oh my god.
さくらを生かすってこ
He
と
said the
は
thing.
さくら以外の人間をみんな殺すっていうことなのに。
Yeah.
まだそうと決まったわけじゃないだろう。さくらを助けて、これ以上犠牲が出ない方法があるはずだ。
But if that's all there is to it, then yeah, fuck everyone else, I guess.
どうだかね。 さくらはもう何人も殺してる。それでもそんな人間を助けることがあんたの正義なわけ？シロ。
Yeah. She alludes to something critical. It's an inescapable sin. Words drive into my chest, and I finally say,
そうだ。たとえさくらが人で亡くなったとしても守る。そうなって、自分を殺したがっているさくらもひっくるめて、全部からさくらを守るんだ。
insane devotion. I get it though.
俺がやりたいことはそれだけだ。誰かの味方をするって、そういうことだろ。
What devotion? Man, I get it. I proudly voice my feelings.
はあ、臆面もなく言い切ったわね、あなた。
I nod, shamelessly.
そう。まあ何言っても無駄だとは思ってたけど、まさかこれほどとはね。正直負けたわ。
You better.
あれ、どこ行くんだよ、トサカ。
どこって、戦いの準備をしなくちゃいけないでしょ。
True.
さくらがあんな忠告するってことは、本当に余裕がないってことだもの。急いで準備しないとね。
Yeah.
それはそうだけど、話はまだ。
No, you're done.
話なんて終わったわよ。要するに、シローは自分が生きている限り、さくらを助けるって言うんでしょ。いいわよ、好きにしなさいよ。もう口出ししないわよ。こうなったら納得いくまであがいてみなさいってのよ。
Real. Where did attention go? Tuska seems to be pouting, strangely enough.
けど勘違いしないで。これは宝石券を作ってもらう交換条件よ。シローが頑張っている限り、さくらをどうするかはあなたに任せる。私の出番はあなたが動けなくなってからにしてあげるわ。それなら文句ないでしょ。シローの頑張り次第でさくらは助かるかもしれないんだから。
True. With that parting remark, Tuska goes off to the guest house. As I watch her leave, a big part of the anxiety grip in my chest seems to melt away. I'm thinking in opposite directions. But Tuska still wants to help Sakura. Yeah, I appreciate you getting the chance at least. She feels comfortable trusting me to do it. Both love Sakura. I think Tuska will be able to help her start over. Where did Illya go, by the way? It's 10 p.m. Tuska said she was going to prep until midnight, then head to Ryoda Temple.
さて、今から宝石券を投影してもらうけど、体の調子はどう？あーちゃんの腕を押さえながら投影できる？
Wait, have we not told you we usually use the arm? Oh, right. He doesn't tell Tuska that took off the holy shroud. Yeah, she did. Alright, she did actually fucking tell her. Uh-oh.
まあ、それ
I
はなんとか。
Yeah, I think we'll manage. I think we'll manage.
頼もしいわね。じゃああとはシローとイリア次第。
Yeah, we'll be
で
fine.
きるだけ宝石券に似せたアゾット券とシローの投影とイリアのサポート。うまくいけばオリジナルの複製とはいかないけど、半分ぐらいは能力の再現ができるはずよ。
Oh, about half. Oh. It seems like a critical detail that should be mentioned, Shiro, that you use the arm. Tuska hands me a dagger. Oh. Well, that makes sense. Just use your dagger. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a knife for use in rituals. Looks well used. I wonder if Tuska favors it. Not just that. I can tell it's charged with a massive amount of magical energy. It'd just be a small handful compared to the shadow cloaking Sakura. It's 100 times my own capacity.
すごいな、これ。トサカ、こんな秘密兵器隠し持ってたのか。
すごいのは当たり前。何しろ残った宝石を全部つぎ込んだ私の10年分の魔力なんだから。
Oh. Tuska pouts like she can't bear to let it go. Knowing Tuska's personality, she might be someone who's really strict with money. Setting that aside.
けど、いいのか、トサカ。宝石を全部使ったら、トサカ自身の予備はなくなるんだろう。お前。
そうね。飛んだり跳ねたりぐらいはなんとか。けど、魔術を使えるほど魔力は回復してないわ。
I'm sure we'll be fine.
お前、それじゃ。
心配無用よ。あなたがちゃんと宝石剣を投影してくれれば問題ないわ。その剣は突き落としさえ止めたっていう領域外の力なんだから。
The Moonfall. As in the ultimate one trying to attack Earth or something? Or like Type Moon trying to attack Earth at some point? I'm guessing. That's my guess. That this is what exactly that okay. That Zeltra used that against the Type Moon to stop it from invading Earth. Fair enough. I'm so proud you got it. Damn! I know Extended Fate. I know Extended Tsukihime lore. Thank you. I wouldn't have known if not for notes. Haha! Thank you. Thank you, notes, for giving me type lore and then Zeltra lore and not from notes, obviously, but man. Also, Kagetsu Toya giving me lore on just Type Moon specifically as well. Thank you, Kagetsu Toya. Haha. I'm not sure what she's talking about, but Tozuka seems confident. I guess I don't need to worry then.
シロ、そろそろ始めましょう。いくらシロでも、その剣の投影には時間がかかるわ。
Okay.
すぐに。
そうね。それじゃあ部屋に戻りましょう。落ち着いた場所じゃないと成功率が落ちるでしょ。
Tozuka beckons us to follow her to the living room.
ちょっと待った。投影は土蔵でやる。
Yeah, I work better in the shed.
それと投影中はイリアと二人きりになりたいんで、遠坂は部屋で待っててくれ。
なんで？何かあった時大変だし、私もフォローに回った方がいいでしょ。
Nothing's gonna go wrong, trust me.
その必要はないわ。逆にリンがいると邪魔なのよ。
Let the siblings take care of it, alright?
シロは注意力が散漫だから。ここ一番でリンが転んだりしたら気が散って失敗するでしょ。
失礼なこと言うわね、イリア。
The little groans grumpily. Well, she doesn't know that she's the person most likely to make careless mistakes.
わかったわ。私は蔵の外で待機してる。それでいいんでしょ、イリア。
仕方ないか。それが精一杯の情報ね。リン、宝石剣を複製したいのなら私がいいって言うまで入ってこないで。事故が起きそうになったら声をかけるから、それまで何があっても外にいるのよ。
しつこいわね。分かったって言ったでしょ。たとえシロの悲鳴が上がっても中には入らないわよ。
Yeah, it does. It does. And we're pointing it out, but yeah, it's like, huh? Just put the text in, man. They already say their name. Just put it in the text. Dude and Kesha bring up some very concerning examples.
じゃあ行きましょう、シロ。
Okay. It enters the shed. I follow her when something hits me.
遠坂、この剣もらっていいかな。
もらうも何も、それを使って今から投影するんじゃない。宝石剣ができたら
Sure, you fucking
あざと
dumbass.
ではなくなるわよ。
Yeah, like, you're gonna get it anyway.
そうだな。宝石の剣は遠坂のものだから、その代わりにこっちを譲ってくれないか。
There won't be a ass-off blade once we're done. Shiro! Just telling you, it won't be there once you're done.
ほら、失敗したらこの剣も壊れるかもしれないし、その時遠坂に怒られるかと思うと集中できない。
はあ、まあいいけど、それでシロがリラックスできるならアゾット剣をあげるわ。
Or do you just want the state of mind that it's your weapon, not hers? Therefore, if it breaks, then it's whatever.
サンキュー。じゃあ、ちょっくら気合い入れてくる。
Like, you just wanted the mental state of, yeah, it's a state of mind. I'm like, okay. You just wanted the state of mind that it's yours, not hers. Okay. Alright. Alright, take off this band-aid, right? It's gonna lock in. He really has to. I close the door. Can't let Tozuka see what's next. She probably wouldn't stop me, but she would definitely feel responsible. Don't you leave it at that? That has to care. ex post facto approval, but sorry I actually used it once the whole Great War is over.
準備はいいシロ。ハーチャーの腕を解放したあなたなら、もう手順を説明することはないわよね。
And are you telling me this bitch is soundproof? I go but not. Illya tells me to sit on the floor and I follow her instructions.
けどイリア、俺は自分で見たものか、アーチャーが作ったことのある武器しか投影できない。宝石剣とやらの情報は皆無だ。
What was that, Illya?
宝石剣に曲がった体
Nothing.
験と元になる設計図があっても、宝石剣は複製できないぞ。
Sure did what? I said nothing.
分かってるわ。シロにはまず私の中に入ってもらう。私だって見たことはないけど、私の中には宝石剣の記録があるわ。
Can he do that though?
大聖杯を作り上げた時、東坂の大師傅も立ち会った。かの魔導王が手にする剣もちゃんと見ていたはずだもの。
What kind of insane shit we about to see? Surely there's gonna be images for this, right? Surely.
いいから
Excuse me.
目を閉じて。シロの体はそのままで、意識だけを別の場所に移すわ。前もやったでしょ。シロの目を私の中に移すから、そこで宝石剣を解析して。
Shouldn't be the bad.
シ
Done
ロ
it
の
before.
中に入ったら、私が左腕の拘束を外す。200年前の記録へ遡る圧力と左腕の侵食が同時に来るわ。気をしっかり持って、できるだけ早く投影を終わらせなさい。
Insane conditions. This is what he said was basically impossible. Alright. Because, yeah, this shit is next to impossible without the arm. Illa's voice is shaking. I can feel her arms trembling as she hugs me from the front, too.
宝石剣までは私が連れて行くから、シロは息を止めているだけでいい。雑念は捨てて、余計なものは見ないで。シロは私の中から、かのゼルレッジを抜き取ってくるだけでいい。
Yep, just get Zelrich's weapon. Oh, we fucked up. Illya! Hello! We fucked up! Illya! Hello! Wake up! Hold on! Wake us up again, please! Could you wake up, Shiro? We kinda fucked up already. Uh-oh. Space shatters. It's because all five of my senses plunged into Illya's internal records. Or because she undid the binding of my left arm. There's no pain. My main perception plunges into layers of spinning pain. And it's eroded by damage to my body, which doesn't respond to the pain. I don't know where I am. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know who I am. I don't know what this means. It's a giant circuit. Dozens of layers of crests, a door, stone mortar with 50 meters in radius. It's like I'm looking at across the landscape of Arizona through a huge telescope. What the fuck was that? Circuits stretch out in multiple layers. Circle around in geometric patterns. Pale girl stands in the middle of that beautiful spiderweb. Her name is Justice. Okay. Justice Lislik von Einsburn. She's the mage who established the Holy Grail War in this land. Archmage revered as the Winter Saint. Founded by Zoken Makiri. Hold on. By Makiri Zoken in Tosaka, Nagato. Okay, so Zoken has been alive since this part. I mean, true, I didn't know that. We know he was old as fuck, but Jesus. Greater Grail is active. Justice acts as the key. They need to recreate an ancient magic. Without her, the Holy Grail would only be a Holy Grail. Heaven's field requires her will. The old man is well aware that in Makiri's or Tosaka's hands, it would be nothing but a wish granter. My field of vision shrinks. The world zooms in. Cut my consciousness off from the excess. As I cut my mind, the body becomes half its size. From all perspectives of my shrunken body, the world is far too big. I actually won't be able to see anything. The 200-year-old ritual was created doesn't matter to me. I only had to see one thing. Contract my awareness again. Focusing on the sword an old man is holding as he watches over the Greater Grail and its affairs. That's the original. A ritual dagger with a jewel for a blade. It glitters like a kaleidoscope, staring my brain and eyeballs. Comprehend it in a single glance. I understand that I cannot understand it. All I can do is imitate the shape. I can only analyze its structure and project it. What magical theories are woven into it? I use Archer's arm and mobilize the entirety of my heroic spirit Illya's knowledge. The old man's dagger is an unexplored law of the world. There it is. It's from an alien planet. No, an alien solar system. The old man embodies common wisdom from the far future, which our young species have yet to reach. Yep, heroic spirit Illya, which means yes, it does. Not on the other information though. At least we have his true name now. Yep. Hero version of Illya Shiro created by a miracle. Oh. There you go. Ah! Uh-oh. I'm repelled. Can't let myself be repelled. I can't reach it. I must reach it. I reach out. I reach out. I reach out. Scorched eyeballs and cerebral nerves. I reach out a dozen meters. I reach. 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 And this voice echoes. Not yet. I haven't even touched it with my fingertips. How? I'm supposed to leave like this? We're gonna leave after witnessing a miracle. A singularity. What do you put in this dagger? I don't know. Apparently it's from a different galaxy. Reach it. Reach it. Reach it. Reach it. Never mind. Ah! Jump up or something pushes me up. Blow in the air and hit the ground. Left arm in pain. My tongue. Fingers stiff. Shaking keeps. The huge kitchen knife stabs me in the side. Pisses me off as I push away whoever was holding the knife. Would you just push Illya? Yes, I just punched Illya. What the fuck? What the fuck's wrong with you? Brush off the dust and stand up. Thank goodness. Lucky I didn't injure her. You did anyway! Sister abuse, can't believe it. He just scolds me, jabbing an accusing finger at my nose. Oh. I mean, that's what she's talking about. Look down at the hard sensation in my left hand. Projected the jewel sword Zelrech. Oh, there it is. I projected it. Pulled it off. Looks somewhat different from what I saw on the record. In fact, I can't feel a speck of magical energy from this sword. This Asov blade would have been a dozen times better than this. The blade doesn't even look capable of cutting anything. Thank you. Thank you.
実感が湧かないんだけど、どうなんだよこれ。なんかヘボっちいんだけど。
それはそれでいいのよ。その剣はシュバインオーグの系譜のものにしか扱えない。とびっきりの魔剣なんだから。
Also, only certain people can use it.
まあ、考えてみるといいんだよね。さくらは第三の加護を受けて、リンは若輩の身でありながら第二を駆使しようって言うんだから。教会の連中がいたら調査どころの話じゃない。各部門挙げての裁判沙汰になりかねないわ。
Fate, stay night. Damn. TM. Also, what do you mean she's going to operate the second?
へえ、この探検そんなにすごいものなのか。
ええ、正しく言うのなら多重次元屈折現象、宝石剣キシュアゼルレッチシュバインオーグ。
Which is just Zelret's name, obviously. He named himself after he named the blade after himself. Fucking egoist.
宝石剣ゼルレッチと呼ばれる魔導王の愛犬にして遠坂に残された家宝ってところ。と言っても遠坂に継承されたのは設計図だけで宝石剣そのものじゃないわ。
My question is, how is this multidimensional? What does it
そ
do?
れはね、遠坂の魔術師がもっと長い時間をかけてたどり着かなくちゃいけない魔法使いからの宿題なのよ。
魔法使いからの宿題って、遠坂の言ってた大主婦って魔法使いなのか。
Yeah.
そうよ。けどゼルレッチは魔法使いの中でも頻繁に属性に関わる変人だから、弟子は他にもいるでしょうね。ゼルレッチ本人はこの世界にはいないようだけど、リンが自分の手で宝石剣を作れるようになった。
Yeah, he's probably already watching it. Bro's probably sitting in that chair somewhere like, damn, you made that? Shit, hold on, let me come and see. Hold on, let me come and take a look real quick. Hold on, give me a second. Pops in like, yo, you made that? And you're wielding it? Hey, yo, it's kind of cool. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Claim credit. The fact Tozuka will claim credit for the shit. Oh, I'm so mad she's gonna claim credit. Huh? Not in this world. Pop in for a visit? Makes him sound like some kind of wanderer who travels around for fun. That's what he is. That's what he... Oh, no. But... I got... careless. My vision gets hazy when I relax. Place my right hand and let the pendant dig into my torn skin. Keeps me awake. Try to steady my breathing without letting Illya notice. My limbs. I can still feel my limbs. Thank goodness. I was afraid I'd lose something even after even one projection. I'm not missing any part of my body. It still works. If I still know who I am, it's the strongest evidence of that. Should be able to manage one more projection. Not that I should try. I want to save Saku using a different way than Tosaka. Now that I have Archer's arm for the first time, I can.
ってわけ。要するにね、大主婦の魔法、栄光世界なのよ。それでついたあだ名がとか宝石王とかカレイドスコープとか。
Are you saying I'm getting cucked out of Grandmaster lore because Shiro's having a fucking mind lapse? I'm upset. Yes, I am upset. Could you run that by me one more time? I can't make out what she's saying. It's not that I can't hear her, but Tozuka's saying words I don't understand. She's using strange words. What's something scary in her left hand? Tozuka's holding a sword I've never seen. Never seen? Well, that can't be right. I just predicted that, I think. My left hand is empty, which means I must have given it to her.
シロ、さっきからさすがにの投影は
I feel terrible chill. My memory is going away. I can't remember. My understanding doesn't match the details. I clench my right hand hard. Blood drips, but I finally manage to focus my eyes. I'm back. I stand up. These feel light compared to my disconnected head. So light that I suspect my insides are empty.
遠坂じゃないわよ。私とイリアは試し撃ちをしてくるから、シロは少しでも体を休めて。って、どうしたのよその手。
Don't worry about it. Tozuka rushes over to me. He was shockingly slow.
なんでシロがこれ持ってるの？
Huh? Just in my mind, I realized that she's holding my bloody right hand. Tozuka looks astonished. She's looking at the pendant in my hand. And Illya is changing her expression because she knows exactly what's happening and why he's doing that. I wonder why she's so surprised. Holding this... because...
シロ、どうしてあなたがこれを持っているの？それに、こんなになるまで握りしめてるなんて正気？
I kinda needed to stay here, you know.
どうしてって、お守り代わりに持ってるだけだ。これは確か。
I found it. Where? It's something so easy and hard to forget, but I can't recall no matter how hard I try. Yet someone who isn't me, my left arm, it knows it better than I do.
その大切なものなんだ。それは肌身離さず最後まで持っていないと。
Words that aren't mine spill from my lips. I'm not crying. Yeah.
シロ、そのペンダントなら私も持ってる。
Tozuka takes a pen out of her pocket. It's exactly the same. A jewel user like Tozuka, this is probably never a sight. But she's so pretty. I bet an accessory like this will liven her up.
そっくりだな。
I nod.
違うわ。私のは空っぽだけど、シローのは少しだけ残ってる。取るに足りない量だけど、それでも使われたからには意味があるんだわ。それ持っていて、何かの役に立つかもしれないから。
Then he puts her pen away. Takes Ilya's hand and starts walking.
父さん、どこ行くんだよ。
私はイリアに話があるのよ。1時間だけ休憩をあげるから部屋でおとなしくしてなさい。それと、その右手、今すぐ手当てしないと本気で怒るわよ。
Though I kinda need that. Bad temper is very nearly murderous. She goes off with Illya, who also doesn't say a word.
いいか。助かったといえば助かった。
I need to figure out exactly what's wrong with me. I won't be able to act. I'm still conscious. As long as I don't space out, I can be aware of my situation. Like I have been so far.
どうしてこんなところにいるんだっけ？
Oh, brother. I wonder why I'm in the shed. Sakura's warning. Sakura told us to run. Tozuka said she'd fight. And then... Oh yeah! You have to go to a cabin on the Ryoto Temple.
竜道寺に行くのにどうして土蔵で倒れてるんだよ。
Alzheimer's protagonist. Fucking insane. I've fallen on the ground. Came to a sprawled out in the shed. Right arm throbs in pain. Thanks to that, I'm fully awake.
しっかりしろ、バカ野郎。
I stood up and checked the feeling in my arms and legs. I don't feel so good. I'm losing something at alarming speed. This isn't critical. She able to fight like I have so far until morning, at least. Huh? Casper whirl around. Deep in the shed, where the moonlight doesn't reach. Like close servant stands in the dark. Probably. Thank you.
私の使命はエミやシローの守護ですが、私の主はサクラです。あなたがサクラに危害を加えようとする以上、あなたを守ることはできない。ですから、先の森ではあなたに手を貸さなかった。
Yeah.
バーサーカーに追われたのは、あなたたちの自業自得ですから。
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about you. You keep having that thing where like I just forget you exist until you show up again. Ryder coolly explains. She's very businesslike. Seems that she was waiting for me to be alone.
そうか。じゃあ、ここに現れたのは。
あなたを殺すためですね。あなたたちはサクラの敵です。このままサクラの元になど行かせるわけにはいかない。
Well, I mean, I guess I'm free picking. Where's one of your stake-shaped daggers? She inches closer. Ryder's intent clear. Ryder's serious. Yeah, there's only one. Giving a wrong answer first? Well, whatever you think it is. Well, fighting her is clearly the wrong answer. So, yeah. I have to use Archer's arm. Can I try to do this? He has surpassed her projection limit, so she'll kill me. It's do or die. Start of my magic circuits. Keep my eyes on Ryder. I'm projecting my weapons until the last possible second. As the Ryder moves towards me, I'll create a sword in 0 seconds flat and intercept her with all my might.
私ではあなたを使いこなせませんが、優れた剣士ならあなたという宝具を最大限に発揮できるのでしょうね。
30 minutes? 30 minutes?! I don't know if I have that kind of time. What the? Is that for both of them? I assume running away just means death, right? Is it for both of them? Amazing though. It's not a quick 5-minute in and out adventure. Oh my fuck. Alright, you get this bad end and that's it. You get this and then the stream's over. Alright? I wanted to actually just try to end the night and get to the next day, but like... Save for next week? Nah, we're doing it now, fuck it. Doing it now. Also, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you... Hold on. Protection, I cannot use you to your full potential, but an excellent swordsman might be able to best utilize you as a noble phantasm. The fuck are you talking about? What? Ryder's bloodlust recedes. She withdraws as she's read my mind. Wait, what? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What? What?
本当に皮肉な運命ですね、シロ。セイバーが健在であったのなら、彼女こそがあなたのパートナーだった。
Don't tell me I just missed out on the... No shot, that was actually the answer. Ryder's presence fades away. She left the house right away after she came out of the shed. You're telling me I got the right answer immediately. How is this the right answer? Both wrong answers lead to this strap-in. Well, this is gone. It doesn't seem like it'll ever return. Did she let me go? I was imagining it. She would have offered to help me if I'd given her a chance. Oh. No help, huh? Both hands on the clock, point to the top. It's midnight, the time we agreed on. Grab up the ass-off blade and keep it on my waist. It's my only weapon. The only thing I take with me is the pendant Tosuka talked about.
シロ、リンが呼んでるわ。外で待ってるから、準備ができ次第来なさいって。
Then we'll stay here. It's true that Zoken's targeting Illya, but it's also my wish for her to stay here.
そうか。遠坂、先に外で待っているのか。
ええ、早く来いって顔してたから、急がないとまた小言よ。
Now that aliens stand up. Left arm doesn't hurt anymore. The functions as living creature are just slowly being eroded. If I stop, I won't know what I'm doing.
それじゃ行ってくる。イリアも気をつけてな。
いってらっしゃいシロ。夜が明ける頃に、さくらとリンと3人で帰ってきてね。
Wave at Illya and leave the room. The air rumbles. Pressure of it is enough to crush the spirit of any who enter. Is the wind blowing up? Is the wind blowing up in the sky? I crane my neck to listen and hear howling wind. I know this air. Yup. It's the same as 10 years ago. You need to be a mage to sense the ominous feeling of countless curses suffusing the air.
この感じ。お山の中腹、竜道寺に桜がいるのか。
いいえ、そっちに用はないわ。上で作られてる場は表向きのただ聖杯を欲しがるマスター用のもんよ。聖杯戦争の大元に行こうって言うんなら上じゃなくて下に行かないとね。
The forest is dark. Navigate our way into the mountains, use the light of the moon peeking through the clouds. Push our way through the trees, walking through the night. There aren't even any game trails out here. We mostly have to drop down small cliffs and rock walls.
イリアの話じゃこの辺りなんだけど。シロ、入り口らしきもの見当たらない？
らしきものってなんだよ。
岩肌に人が入れそうな亀裂があるとか、あからさまに怪しい社とかよ。一応入り口なんだから、まさか落とし穴ってわけでもないでしょ？
I don't see nothing though.
無茶言うな。星が出てるからって夜の森で周りが見通せるかって。
Oh, I can see pretty well actually. What are the trees all around us? Maybe we're behind Ryota Temple now. Of course, there are no man-made buildings in sight. All I see are the dead trees and bubbling brook. Wait, it means the water must be coming from somewhere.
ストップ。ちょっと待ってくれ。よく見てみる。
I squint, following the sound of water. Streams are flowing from up the mountain, from a patch of earth covered in rocks. It's dark and I can't see it well. The rocks are big. Piles of rocks feel like a natural gate. I think the water's coming from in there.
洞窟みたいだな。行き止まりに見えるけど、あれって。
Winged it, and we found it.
何？それらしいの見つかったの？
Maybe.
確かめてみよう。遠坂、こっち。傾斜がきついから気をつけてくれ。
We descend to the stream. Turn out to be only a spring rather than a river. It's flowing from several piles of rocks and finally come across an opening that one person can fit through. Rocks remind me of igloos. I go inside and then I run into a big stone. It doesn't look big enough to fit a person.
横穴になってるな。けど行き止まりだ。水も岩から染み出てるみたいだし。
いいえ、ここで当たりよ、シロ。奥の岩に触ってみなさい。簡単にすり抜けるから。
Do as she says and place my hand on the dark stone. My palm sinks through the surface and feels empty air instead of cold stone.
驚いた。これ、目くらましの一種か。
Ah, hidden passage.
結界の一種でしょうね。先行くわよ。
Tozuka presses the throat into the gloom without turning back. This is the point of no return. Enemy territory now. Quietly take a deep breath and follow Tosaka. Scraping sounds on the stone. My way forward with my hands on the wet ground. Ground begins to slope dramatically. It's tight and claustrophobic in the darkness. I'm tumbling to the infinite darkness unless I slowly go down on my back. In the dark, I make a slow descent, sprawl on angled rock. Way ahead it's dark. I can't tell how far down it goes. I can only hear my breathing.
シロ、今のうちに聞いておく。
Then, this one talks to me from ahead.
いいけど、なんだ?
宝石剣、なんで作ってくれたの?
My tone is bored. He's making small talk to kill time because he's tired of climbing down.
なんでって、なんでさ。
だから、私はサクラを殺すって言ってるのよ。そんな私に武器を預けていいのかってこと。
For sheer strength and will? Exactly. I nod in the dark. Tosaka's right, of course.
よくない。よくないけど、遠坂がいないと桜は助けられない。桜を助けたいんなら、一人より二人の方が確実だろ。それに、剣を投影するのは約束だった。俺は遠坂との約束を果たせなかった。だから、もう一つの約束だけはきちんと守りたかったんだ。
It was quite a while ago. I lost Saber, asked Tosaka for help. She helped me, and I made her a promise. I would make her win. Promise to make Tosaka the victor of the Holy Grail War. I can't keep that promise anymore. So I want to at least keep my other promise. At that time, for Tosaka Rin, the girl I liked at the time, who believed in me when I had nothing left.
そう。律儀ね、あなた。
ああ、遠坂ほどじゃないけどな。
The darkness goes still again. Our conversation ends there. We don't look at each other, just stoically descend into the infernal depths. The long path seems to take us through an underworld itself. It's a winding path. My body feels like it's walked more than 100 meters. We turn to find ourselves facing a dark cavern. One man wide path becomes an ever deeper passage. This is one of the backgrounds used in Kagetsu Toya, by the way. Really any illumination. Some sort of luminescent moss suffuses the cavern with a green glow. Wait, what? This literally is one of the backgrounds in Kagetsu Toya. There's a cavern background in the it's not the CL Sensei, it's when it's Neku arc taking over the CL Sensei dialogues. It looks like that cave. Right? Right? I know if I can find it quickly, but so I just look at it real quick. I don't know if I can. That's a Mamba moment. You died that right of this. Can I find it real quick? I might be able to. Yes. Background images. Get to Toya. Let me see. Do I have it? It should be in here. There's a lot of backgrounds in this, and I don't see the cave anywhere. Oh no. What the fuck? Doesn't have the images are so small. Ah, there it is. Yeah, that's pretty similar. That's chat. That's kind of. Oh shit. That's kind of similar, isn't it? At least a little bit. At least a little bit. That's not a problem, obviously. That's fine. That's not a problem. It's just like, damn, that's funny. To this day, this shit got the same cave. Oh no. Passion teems with life energy. It feels so raw. It's an air of birthing. Filled with vitality that seems to celebrate life. But then abundant odd? Hold on! I know that term! I know what that means! Hold on! What an odd and flowing mana, as far as the eye can see. But it's so raw that it makes me nauseous. More of a radiant life is so filthy I want to turn away from it. I read notes! I read it! I know what that means! I know! I read it! Nothing to say. Chat got reset. On your end? Mine didn't. Oh! On top... No! I see what you mean. Fuck. Damn, I see what you mean. In the actual stream chat. Right, because the other one doesn't have chat. The recording... The recording one. Because that's when I used to, like, record footage for the VODs or the intros. It's fine. Just keep talking and you'll fill the chat again. I have nothing to say. This is a land of death. Talking to Tosuke will lower my guard enough to get me killed. Tosuke goes deeper down the passage towards the source of the dark air. I see something red on the ground. These are unmistakably bloodstains. Blood spatter continues into the cave. Did someone get it before us? Were they wounded so bad that they bled everywhere they walked? I shake out the premonitions and keep walking. Can't afford to worry about anyone else now. If I lose focus, my mind will shut off. Worrying about extra things could erase me entirely. Grip the pendant tightly in my right hand. Use the pain to remind myself who I am and step into the verdant dark. To be fair, Angelo, the reason I'm still going is apparently I've hit a bad end and it's going to trigger at some point. So it's like, I might as well just let a bad end play and then we'll come back on whatever's not going to be a bad end. Awesome, yeah. Allegedly. Allegedly this is a bad end, right? Allegedly. Tepid breeze caresses my cheeks. As long as you're waking up for it. Go to the end of the passage, which opens into a large cavern. It's wide as the school grounds. I can't see the ceiling in the murk. They could be as high as 10 meters. No signs of life. Forgotten underground wasteland reminds you of the pictures of the moon's surface I saw in books long ago. There. For fuck's sake. Stands Saber, waiting for us. She's the only one in the cave. I don't see Sakura, Soken, or Assassin. Excuse me. Well, two of those are dead, that's why. The darkened swordswoman blocks our path. She wouldn't have anything to say to me. Of course not. Saber's only job is to eliminate intruders. She's the gatekeeper and executioner here. She's the strongest servant protecting Sakura. She could take us both alone. Tosuke arms herself with the jeweled sword she kept behind her waist, keeping her stance low. She intends to attack from the front. I don't know what powers that sword has. She seems to think it'll work in the clash against Saber. But it won't go well. I know Saber. There are ways to deal with her. She should reveal her only secret weapon while Soken the assassin could still be waiting.
Lin, 私にはあなたと争う理由はない。くれぐれも間違いで私に剣を向けないように。あなたをここで殺してしまっては。
Oh, excuse me. Saber's quiet voice is the same as ever. It stops reading her tracks. Tosuke and I both know what that means. For Shiro, I guess. Just had bad where I was on the nuts. I was trying to save my family from another mage on to wake up in the middle of the night. Did a pasta on my stomach when I tried to rip my arms off and I woke up. It sounds like you just experienced DDD, but you know what? Fair enough. That sounds a lot like DDD, I'm not gonna lie. Literally what made me wake up. Jeez. But yeah, that sounds like the opening of DDD. Except for it being you ripping off both your arms, it was the main character's sister eating his arm. But you're not close enough. But hey, good to be awake, huh? Yeah. Saber nods wordlessly. I suppose she is, huh? Just leave us alone. Stay with that nightmare so fresh in my head. Yeah, I hope this stream can help you forget about it. So I am sorry to hear that though, Angelo, that you had something that bad, and that you won't be able to sleep properly. She murmurs briefly. A big sigh, Tosuka walks towards Saber. Motherfuck! Tosuka boldly walks past Saber, just before she blends into the dark. Uh-huh. Hold on. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with that vague statement. Not that my brain's working very well right now, anyway. Alright. Tosuka's long hair whips through the air. She disappears into the depths of the cave without looking back. Thanks, Tosuka. That boosted my spirits. It's just said and done. Like, yeah! What the fuck? In other words, telling me to come back before she settled to score with Sakura was her roundabout way of cheering me on. I don't know, you failed to kill me a couple times already. Don't worry, it's just the strongest servant. Sorry. I believe you'll fail again, Saber, honestly. Saber's bloodlust swells. Tosuka's gone, leaving only me. Suppose that in this situation, Saber doesn't need to hide her hostility anymore. Yeah, what if I just choose to not go past? True. Saber's right. There's no retreat. I'm going to keep going, even if I had to fight Saber. Yeah, it's good you remember. With my dry tongue. The only scared witless. We sparred in the dojo. Saber used less than a tenth of her strength against me. Never managed to land a single blow. In other words, there's no way I can win. The instant we cross swords, my head will fly. So, I need to find any vulnerability I can. There isn't one, I'll make one. Maybe to use small talk or sentiment to at least distract her a little bit. This battle is not counter the sword skills at all. First, I need to do everything in my power to find a way to win. Do it then. Do it then. You're that confident. Uh-huh. Well, that was another failure. Saber doesn't have any weaknesses to exploit. She's waiting for me to approach. She's going to move from her position. Force air out of my lungs. Only have one way left. Archer's arm. All I can do is use projection to defeat Saber, like I did with Berserker. Of course, I already concluded that this won't be enough to beat her. So that's it then. My mind. I sever. Legs. Sensation. What are my thoughts to protect myself? This headwind. Create weapons. With the mastercrafted swords that burn my projection the least. Forged to be a husband-wife pair, they symbolize Archer's life. Yin sword Bakia, Yang sword Kansho. Hold on. I don't boast any outstanding abilities, but their sturdiness as swords is assured. With these, I can clasp blades with Saber. They won't shatter in 1 or 2 blows. Let him cook, hold on. That would make me fucking explode. No. I'm not stupid. Heavier thoughts managed to come together. What did Saber just say? She said I'm not going to copy her sword. That's impossible for me. It would take too much time to project a noble phantasm of that caliber. And more importantly, I can't master her sacred sword. If we're up against a stationary target, I might have a chance. I'd be too hard-pressed fighting Saber to invoke the sword's true name. That's not great. My apologies again. Oh. Saber's body sways. Soundlessly, she grips the hilt of her black sacred sword. Ha! Saber, well, let me tell you, son. Well aware of that. I'm well aware. We are well aware of that. On the verge of collapse, I'm invited to a duel. I move in, using my first move, predicting Saber's interception, countering and evading. Push all aside and charge at her. Bring down Bakia. Close in there, 10-meter span in a single breath. Focus my will on my left arm with an explosive strike. A downward slash is parried. Paid no mind. Leaving the target with Concho. Doesn't work either. Saber's sword completely turns my dual blades and thrusts at my throat before I can even see it. That's a cool image. What is she surprised at? Doesn't matter. She find it miraculous that Emir Shiro unleashed an attack he should not have been capable of, and blocked a counter-strike that he shouldn't have been able to block. This song goes hard, by the way. Doesn't matter. Why are these violent sparks and impacts occurring every second? It really doesn't matter. It's a rampage of someone approaching death in a peaceful repose. There's my body with superhuman agility. My blades surge like lightning. My thoughts can always see 10 moves into the future. I can predict my life or death 5 seconds ahead. I have her under defense. I allowed her to attack during the first exchange. That saber can only defend against my assault. I heard it defended against 30 strikes sharp enough to kill me instantly. Time stops. But I can't keep up with my mind. But I can't follow the experience that's being brought out. That's why I chose Contra and Bakia. I predicted more than just weapons. I copied Archer's skills with the dual swords from his arm. It isn't perfect. Right now, my skills are close to that of Archer. That's how we're still in this, come on. That's why I can hold on. Each blow, each withdrawal erodes my eyesight. But I could take this much. My mind and body are shaved away, leaving my existence smaller and smaller. Body screams response to each of Saber's attacks. I approach my death 30 moves from now. I don't feel fear. All I feel is... hysteria? Sure, that I can keep up with her. I can fight! I'm fighting! I don't care that it's with borrowed knowledge and skills. I'm having an actual duel against Saber! Oh, we're on the board of hysteria. I might have a chance of winning. Saber won't use her sacred sword. Maybe it's because the ceiling will cave in if she uses her sword. Maybe it's some other reason. But for now, Saber's fighting me with her swordsmanship only. I can hold out against that. So when she doesn't use her sacred sword, I'm sure I'll find an opening. I increase my speed. Shift the gear to high and slam on the accelerator. The holy shroud over my wrist is irritating. I feel better I can only project one more time. Draw it out. Go deeper and further. Beyond your limits. If I draw more of it out, I can fight Saber even longer. And stronger! I pull back. Saber's attack hurls me backward. I have to plant my feet behind me to regain my footing. My shoulders heave up and down as I catch my breath. My muscles are on fire. The heat of my body seems to vent from all my pores. Gripping Contra and Bakia, I watch Saber. We're now 10 meters apart. This is going surprisingly well. Somewhat. Even Saber would need a couple steps to close the distance. I have a little time to collect myself from here. I steady my breath. I look down at my body once. It doesn't matter. I don't care what wounds I take. As long as they don't kill me instantly. Your problem, my mobility dropped, but thankfully I don't feel any pain. I should be able to take 5 more of Saber's attacks. Can't predict a fight beyond that. In the next 5 moves, I need to find an opening and exploit it with all my might. Uh-huh. And yet, Saber cuts through my thoughts with a sentence. I just don't believe it. I know that. Okay, I guess we do believe her. Even I know that. But there's no other way. I only have 1 projection left. I said, I don't believe you! Oh, yeah, that's true. She will do that. Oh, I guess we do believe her. I have to use the one last sword allowed to me to defeat Saber.
余力を残してどうするのです。
What's contain a profound message? Show a concern for me that renders my warped and ruined thoughts crystal clear. What am I holding my strength back for? She's right. I'm going to die unless I defeat Saber. But I haven't used my trump card. I was saving one last projection to save Sakura. And yet, it won't mean anything if I can't even reach her. Why? How do you know he's holding back? I lose my ability to save Sakura in exchange for defeating Saber. I can't do that. It'll all be for nothing if I die here. It'll also be pointless if I can't project anything once I reach Sakura. Knows him best. She knew him for like a couple days. But still fair.
Shiro, あなたを下した後、私は桜の元に戻る。
That is fair. I can't judge Saber on that. Or her knowledge, despite how the time they spent together.
わかりますか？リンは私と桜を相手にしなければならなくなる。
That's impossible. Even Tosuke can take on Sakura and Saber at the same time. Yeah, that's true. But Sakura's alone. Tosuke will definitely.
そういうことです。私さえいなければ、彼女は必ず桜を救う。
There's meaning to this fight. By not fleeing, I kept Saber tied up here. Sakura has to face Tosuke without her strongest protector. But it's only temporary. Sakura could call Saber back at any moment. She'll probably do it if Tosuke backs her into a corner. Once that happens, Tosuke will fail. Which means that what I need to do now is make it absolutely sure that Saber can't rejoin Sakura.
シロ、あなたにとって私はその程度の存在ですか？
My heart stops. No. It's been stopped for several seconds. Yeah, This is not what I expected, well, Saber Alter to be at all. My body's already falling apart. My fate was sealed as soon as I removed the holy shroud in the Einsburn forest. My senseless body and this mind, it's no longer mine, don't fear death. Yeah. Like, that's it. This is the level of strength, like, this is what everything I went through mean to you. This is it. After everything I taught you, you can't even use your full strength against me. Now that you're able to fight me. That is... I could understand being upset about that. I don't even know what fear is anymore. I've survived this far in order to save Sakura. I don't care how it happens as long as it happens. I've made up my mind. Unless I defeat Saber, Tosuke will have to face Zoken, Sakura, and Saber. It's worth taking one of them out. I may not live to see it. If this helps Tosuke, then he'll save Sakura in the end. Close my eyes and begin my third projection. Zoken is dead, Lamau XD. How can I read these twin swords? I don't fully grasp their potential. From Archer's arm, I draw out Kancho and Baku's properties and his skills with them. As soon as I connect my consciousness to the arm, the remaining 40% of my mind drops to 20. I forget my name. I forget what so many things are called. My name goes with them. Deeper. Search, search, search. It has to be there. There has to be some method. Something he's mastered that I haven't thought of. These are his favorite weapons. There's no way he hasn't come up with a way to absolutely kill his enemies with them. Taking him into so many battles. 10% left. Leave myself behind and pour water from the id of experience. I assume that's the lid. 2 arcs. Attraction between yin and yang. Serial projection. Maintain swordsmanship fundamentals. Namely, crane wings, ever intact. Climb Taishin with spirit and skill. Cross the Yellow River with spirit and skill. Dedicate a name to heaven. The 2 great men share a life. I reach it. I reach the true meaning of Contra and Bacchia. Archer's ultimate technique using them. I'm about to push myself to my very limits. I have 3 moves left. No more. The enemy shifts slightly, as it's sensing my resolve. Who was that again? Everyone's names have been shattered, but I still remember my enemies. There's no time to recall it now, but I can still move my body. I must overcome my enemy with this offense and defense. What's about to happen? What the fuck is this song? I need a name. Right now. I need a name. Mighty Wind. Thank you. I throw. Put as much magical energy as I can into simultaneous flows to the left and right. I target the enemy's neck. Blades draw 2 arcs through the air, intersecting above the enemy. It's only for this ending. Oh. Crane wings form a beautiful cross. Even the greatest swordsman can't escape being flanked on both sides by steel-shattering noble phantasms. But the enemy casually blocks them. She intercepts Contra and Bacchus' arcs with ease. First assault is repelled. My dual swords were thrown so they would come back to me even if blocked. Thrown off by the enemy. We now fly at her back. I'm unarmed now. Close in on the enemy. I can throw my only weapons. I bodily charge her. Twin swords receive the enemy's swords. My projection is already done. I create another Contra Bacchia pair that I prepared in advance. She releases a lethal blow. That's some cool CG. Just before she can attack. She's ambushed from impossible angles. Insects boarding on foresight. The enemy evades Contra's attack from behind. I exploit the perfect opening and swing Bacchia! It shatters against the enemy's sword. She's a monster. She just blocked ambushes from behind and a full power frontal attack, all at the same time. On top of that, she completely destroyed the Bacchia I used to attack from the front. What else is she if not a monster? And yet, I wouldn't have gotten to this much trouble if she wasn't a monster! Again, Bacchia swoops in from behind. Goes without saying that this is part of the first pair through, and she blocked. Contra and Bacchia made its swords. Thanks to that trait, they're drawn to each other like magnets. In other words, as I'm holding Concho, Baki will automatically return to my hand. Enemy evades the surprise attack with godlike reflexes. I use Concho to strike her exposed chest. Jimmy breaks the final attack too. Time freezes over. Take less than a second to confirm our positions. This is the limit of my offense. She's defended against 2 pairs of Concho and Bakia. 4 swords attacking from the front and back at the same time. I don't have anything else after she destroyed all my weapons. The enemy's at her limit too. She was forced to expose herself to destroy one of my attacks. I have nothing else. We're at a stalemate after that exchange of offense and defense. She recovers from her moment of complete defenselessness 1 second later. However, I still have more plans up my sleeve. The enemy's expression stiffens. The last 10% of me is crumbling. Life approaches the Imperial Villa. The 3rd projection. I overcome my limits and go beyond. Your swords appear in my empty hands once again. Neither of us will embrace heaven. I swing my swords at her defensive body from the left and right. I remembered. At the very end, I remembered her name. But it's too bad. I don't know if I should be proud that I remember her, or regret it. In any case, I defeated the enemy. The last strike felt perfect. Now I can rest. My heart is moving. I'm sure I'll be able to stand once I close my eyes and wake up again. Just a little longer. Sink into slumber. Two swords come in from the left and right. She foresaw the attack, but she can't defend against it. These are her summoning? Jesus. Her body can't keep up with her mind. She was unable to feel and move for 1 brief second after thwarting the enemy's second surprise attack. She falls on her back. She has taken a mortal blow. Contra and Baka pierced her armor and rent her torso. The shock of it all the way into her spine. She grunts in agony. What an explosive attack. She suffered wounds that would have killed a normal man. She's only still alive because she's a servant. Furthermore, she has an ability to heal herself. Powerful regeneration ability, and functionally infinite magical energy. The way to defeat her in her current state is to destroy her heart or her head once and for all. Failing that, she will recover in less than 10 minutes. Conversely, she is vulnerable to a coup de grace for the next 10 minutes. She speaks to the boy collapsed next to her. His wounds are deep and life-threatening. He gets to move well compared to her. It would be easy for him to stand up and drive a sword into her heart while she's helpless. She murmurs with labored breaths. The duel is over. She accepts that she will disappear in a few more seconds. Calls out to him in a nostalgic tone. He doesn't answer. Looks confused. She turns to look at the boy lying next to her. Nobody's there anymore. His heart is moving and he's breathing. His eyes are open, staring up at the ceiling. That is all there is. The moment he casts the third projection, the boy's mind shattered. He reached his limits and stepped beyond them. The consequence of that now lies next to her. Her whisper contains no emotion. She's used to it. She has encountered enemies who threw their lives away but still failed to reach her many times. That is what it means to be strong. Heroes kill enemies who attempt every means and make every sacrifice to challenge them as easy as breathing. Lying on her back, she looks up at the subterranean sky. No tears flow. The heroic spirit of the sword quietly waits for this war to end. She feels a distinct vibration in the distance. She doesn't care which way the scales will tip. The emotion she might still have now is a hint of pity. Tozuka, Rin, and Mato Sakura. No matter who survives, there's no one left in this world to bring them joy. The fuck was that? Just end.
これも一つの終わり。よく戦ったな、若者。ほろり。
Yeah, Archer really didn't give up on a way to kill a servant.
あれ師匠、いつもみたいに軟弱者って怒らないんすか？
この結末もある意味大往生だからね。
Yeah, and you can just assume that Sakura lost to Tozuka and then that was it. You can end the game right here if you wanted to.
言うなれば、ヘブンズフィールにおけるセイバーちゃんエンドっていうか。
It's a valid ending.
まあ、確かに1対1でセイバーから1本取ってるし、シロにとっては本望なのかな？
が、それでも稽古はいつも通り行うのだ。
But there's still more, obviously.
このエンドを迎えた原因は何かな？弟子1号？
簡単っす。セイバーと1対1になってしまったことだと思います。
True.
その通り。最終決戦に向かうときは切り札を用意してから行けと毎回言っているのになぜベストを尽くさないのか。
You're right, you're right.
じゃあ師匠、今回の切り札って何なんすか？
友よ。
Friends. Or enemies. Frenemies.
友よ。なんか美味しそうな響きです、師匠。
Clever, Illya.
半端なボケはいい。
Thank you.
必要なものはズバリ。ポワーとな。
What? Nah. You got it, you got it.
この状況において一人だけ仲間になってくれそうなサーバントがいるはずである。
It should be, yeah.
なんとか彼女を説得して最終決戦に臨むべし。
はーい、わかりました。けど師匠、あいつすぐ逃げちゃうんですけど。
Mm-hmm.
以前の彼女との問答を思い出しなさい。答えは一つ。彼女が望む答えを口にすればその場で仲間になってくれるわ。
You did manage to surpass Saber, which is fucking impressive.
今回の道場はこれでおしまい。長かった戦いも大来年まであと少し。Fate, stay night。そのグランドフィナーレを君の目で確かめてね。
So we're that close, Chad, huh? We're about to finish it. Next week you're finished with Fate? Damn.
Bye bye.
Well, that's not my thoughts of when we're actually done, obviously. But wow, that was a good ending. That's a good ending. And worth it, the extra 30 minutes or so. Actually, that took an hour. Gonna go cry now. Yeah. I got nothing. Might even check out the OG version. You got it. But I guess I'll keep it brief, chat. I'll just keep it brief. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you're in the whole wide world. I hope to see you two at the same time, same place next time. Until then, bye. My voice. Aha. Bye bye. God damn. Jesus, a long day, huh?